Hollywood, California, Monday, July 20th.
Due to studio commitments, Wallace Beery and Stuart Irwin, previously announced for this date, will appear in a future program in Viva Villa. And here's great news. Tonight, the Lux Radio Theater brings you Claudette Colbert and Walter Huston in The Barker with Norman Foster.
The Lux Radio Theater presents Claudette Colbert and Walter Huston in The Barker with Norman Foster. Lux presents Hollywood. Tonight, you will hear Claudette Colbert, Walter Huston, Norman Foster, Cecil B. DeMille, King Vidor, Louis Silvers, Emily Barry, and many others. Brought to you by the makers of Lux Flakes, direct from our theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Our head usher just reports that once again it's standing room only. And there's a ripple of excitement in the audience, for the crowds have just spotted such famous personalities in their midst as Ralph Morgan, Florine McKinney, and Miss Ruth Waterbury of Photoplay magazine, and two of America's most famous radio conductors, Victor Young and Raymond Page. A hearty welcome to you all. This entertainment is an expression of goodwill by the makers of Lux Flakes, those remarkable fine soap flakes that protect colors, freshen all fabrics, and keep your washables new-looking so much longer. No wonder Lux Flakes are used in all the leading Hollywood studios. And now our producer. A foremost authority on drama, he has created over 60 great pictures, started more actors, and developed more stars than any man in Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the Lux Radio Theater is the scene of a reunion, as Claudette Colbert, Walter Huston, and Norman Foster repeat on the air the play that started them toward Hollywood and world fame. The play is The Barker, and for 10 months, they kept Broadway audiences enthralled with its drama of life under the tattered canvas of a tent show. Throughout that time, Claudette played the role of a snake charmer. And yet, when I was directing Cleopatra, she was terrified that she'd have to touch a real snake. From the time we started, I'd been secretly thinking of various ways of getting her to handle the snake, and she'd been secretly worrying about what I was going to do about it. As Claudette sat on the glittering golden throne of the pharaohs, I walked up to her with a live California king snake, almost 6 feet long, coiled around my right arm. Behind my back, in my left hand, I held the harmless small snake that was to enact the role of the deadly Egyptian viper. When Claudette saw the big snake around my arm, she shrieked, "Oh, Mr. DeMille, I couldn't touch that snake. I couldn't possibly. Please don't ask me to." "Well, how about this one?" I said, taking the little snake from behind my back. "Oh, that one," she said. "Oh, that's just a baby. Yes, give me that," and took it in both hands, and we made the scene. My only contact with Miss Colbert's distinguished co-star is that he's always escaped me. In every picture I make, I have a great part for Walter Huston. But each time, he has a great part with some other director. So I've never been able to catch him in my net. But at last I have him on my network. If this were 45th Street, Walter Huston's name in lights would be a beacon over Broadway. Taxis would crowd the curb. Mounted policemen would be struggling to disentangle them through a packed lobby. Top hats and ermine coats would move eagerly to their places. There's the same sort of excitement in Hollywood tonight as the Lux Radio Theater presents Walter Huston. Claudette Colbert. The curtain rises on our play, The Barker. Claudette Colbert plays the role of Lou, the snake charmer. Walter Huston will be heard as Nifty Miller, the Barker, and the part of Chris, Nifty's son, is played by Norman Foster. Colonel Gowdy's big city show has arrived in town. The midway is crowded with pleasure seekers. Many of them stop before the sideshow where Nifty the barker is coaxing away their dimes with good-natured ballyhoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen our free outside exhibition. I'm going to ask you to step in just a little closer so that I can tell you what we've got to entertain you on the inside. You are now standing in front of the big feature attraction of Colonel Gowdy's Big City Show. The biggest show for the money that has ever played your beautiful little city. It's a show full of spicy dancing, a show full of peppy dancing. On the inside, you'll see Princess Kalima, the pride of sunny Honolulu. She'll do her famous dance that has made her notorious throughout the civilized world. And folks, when she dances, she makes old men young and young men old. Take her alone. She's worth the price of admission. Then you'll be entertained by that Royal Hawaiian Trio playing and singing haunting melodies from those far-off islands in the Pacific. And folks, if you say when you come out that it ain't the biggest show you ever saw, your money will be refunded as cheerfully as we take it from you. Now, as a special advertising price tonight, the admission is a dime. 10 cents, tenth of a dollar, already. The box office is open, the performers retire, and the show starts right away. It takes you all the way through, folks. It's something you can't afford to miss. Hey, 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 hey. Crowd the ladies there. Crowd the ladies.
Well, I'm glad that's over, Hap. My throat's as raw as a piece of beefsteak.
Nifty, looks like we're going to get a little dough in this burg yet. We done 53 flat. That's 18 berries more than last night.
Well, it's time we hit a red one. Any more rain, the colonel will have to turn this outfit of his into a boat show.
I'll be darned if I ever seen such a bum break in the weather since I've been trooping. I'm going over to the office wagon to deposit the money.
All right, hurry back, Hap.
Okay.
Hey, Nifty, come here a minute.
All right, Carrie, you can come out. There ain't no one around. Well, what do you want?
I just want to talk to you. Gets lonesome back there in the dressing tent.
Well, put on your best clothes tonight. After the show down here, we're going to go downtown to a dance.
All right, Nifty. How much do you love me?
Wait, are you going to start that again?
Well, a girl likes to be told. You know, Nifty, there ain't nobody in the world for me but you. You got me spoiled for any other guy. Honest.
Now, listen, I told you why I can't marry you just yet. You don't seem to remember that I got a kid to put through law college, and it's going to cost plenty of money. I'm going to see that kid gets all the things I miss. Gee, he's a wonder, too. He's got brains, and living on a farm has made him a husky little devil. Say, you know, why, you ain't even listening. What's the matter, Carrie?
I get sick always hearing about him.
Now, that ain't no way to talk. I ain't going to stay with this carnival racket always, and, well, when I come to settle down, there's time enough to talk about getting married.
Give me a kiss, Nifty.
What, out here on the Midway?
Well, there ain't no one round.
You little son of a gun.
Oh, Nifty. I don't know what makes me so crazy about you.
Yeah, you're all right, kid. I'll hand it to you. Now, beat it. Here comes the colonel.
Well, Nifty, how much did we do this fine evening?
53 smackers even, Colonel.
Not bad, not bad. You beat the athletic show $8, and you're just a few dollars behind the Palace of Illusion. Oh, hello, Hap.
Oh, Colonel.
How's Carrie, Nifty?
Fine as silk. She and me are dropping in at a dance at the town hall after a while.
That's right. I like to see my troopers mixing up with the town folk. Creates good feeling.
You and Lou taking it in?
Well, no. Lou and I had a little tiff this evening, and for the present, she doesn't care for my company.
The way you two scrap, you'd think he was married. Yeah?
Hello, Lou. We were just talking about you.
Yeah, we'll save it till my back's turned. Then, Nifty, tell Carrie to stop by my room when she comes down to the hotel, will you? I want to see her.
Lou, won't you reconsider your hastiness in refusing
Not a chance. And don't you come hunting around me after what you've done.
Well, Nifty, as I always say, gals are like streetcars. You miss one, and there'll be another along in a minute.
Yeah, they don't come along like me.
Oh, you're nothing to stop the traffic. Nifty, I think I'll drop in and listen to the music a while. You know, music hath charms to soothe the savage beast.
I'll go with you, Colonel.
Then, when you decide to come off your high horse, drop around to the office wagon to see me, Lou.
Oh, get out of here, you old piker.
Hey, take it easy, Lou. That's the boy.
Oh, dry up.
You got a peeve, huh? How's Snake coming?
Rotten.
Tell me that big diamondback rattler died on you yesterday.
Sure, he starved himself to death. I told Gowdy if he was going to have me belly every 5 minutes, he couldn't expect to keep his snakes alive.
Yeah. Hey, will you look what's coming?
Huh?
That kid, look at him.
Say, a genuine hayseed, huh? I bet he never saw a tent show in his life.
Hey, can you tell me if Mr. Chris Miller is the manager of this show?
What do you want him about?
Well, I'd rather tell it to him if it's all the same to you.
You would, would you? Well, wait here and I'll see what I can do for you. Suppose you can keep him entertained while I'm gone, Lou?
Yeah, I'll try. Well, big boy, live here in town?
Me? Oh, no, I come from near Niles, Michigan.
Niles? Hey, what you doing so far from the big city?
Oh, just sort of looking over the country.
Have a good look. It won't cost you nothing.
Oh, reckon you're one of them actresses, ain't you?
How'd you guess it, handsome?
Oh, I can tell by the way you're all painted up.
Well, what's the matter? Don't you like it?
Sure, it makes you look awful fresh and pretty.
Boy, you work fast. What's your name?
Chris Miller, same's my dad.
What? What? You don't mean Nifty Miller's your old man?
Yeah, what's so funny about that?
Well, who'd have ever thought Nifty had a kid as big as you? Where you been keeping yourself?
I've been going to school, but I come to see if Paul won't let me travel with your show.
Welcome to our city. Boy, wait till Carrie hears about you being here.
Who's she?
Carrie? She's the hula dancer. Yeah, Princess Kalima. Friend of your daddy's. Oh, very special friend, you might say.
Oh.
Hey, Nifty! Old Home Week! Look who's here!
Well, I'll be... Hello, Pa.
Why didn't you tell us you was a proud father, Nifty? Yeah, he's some looker, too. You better watch him close.
Go on, beat it, Lou.
Okay. See you later, Chris.
So you're Nifty's young'un. I'm Hap Spissel.
Pleased to meet you.
Hap, go inside and don't say nothing to the colonel. Don't say nothing about the boy, see? Hey, your daddy talks like he's ashamed of you, but he ain't. You just ought to hear him blowing you up to the skies around here. Go on, go on. Sure.
Well, Pa.
Well, what did you do? Run off from Ella and your grandpa?
Well, they knew I was leaving. School's let out for the summer. Oh, Pa, I got so restless on the farm.
Yeah, and you thought you'd come to me, huh?
Well, you're my dad, ain't you? Gee, I thought you'd kind of be glad to see me. Well, you kept writing you wished you could see me.
Well, I am glad to see you, Chris, but, well, I didn't expect... Well, I'll come and see you next winter, same as I did last year.
Well, that's a mighty long time to wait, seems to me. You know, since Mom died, you're the only close blood kin I got. And, well, we ought to sort of get acquainted.
Well, you sure have grown up since I last seen you. Let's see, you're 19 now, ain't you?
Going on 20, big for my age at that.
Well, it don't hardly seem possible.
Oh, Paul, I want to do the things you do, travel around and all. And I was sort of hoping you'd see your way clear to take me...
Well, now, listen, you get that out of your head right now. What do you suppose I've been spending money to keep you in school for? End up by messing around with carnivals? No, sirree. We're going to amount to something. You're going to amount to something, Chris. You got to. Hey, listen, you ain't forgetting you're going to be a lawyer, are you?
Well, no, I'm going to be a lawyer, only don't you think I got to know something about
Now,
life?
listen, you can learn all you need to know about life out of school books. Now, where do you suppose I'd be if I'd minded my old gentleman and got me an education? I'd probably be a bank president or a lawyer myself. I tell you, Chris, as I've wrote you in letters many a time, a guy in this day and age without the proper schooling ain't got a Chinaman's chance. Education will get you money and a good name and swell friends to pal around with. I ain't had none of them because I was pig-headed.
Well,
all right, now I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I only want to travel with you while it's vacation. I'll go back to school in the fall. I'll be a lawyer like you want me to. You won't be sorry. Honest, you won't.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris. If the colonel says so...
You will?
Now, wait a minute, wait till I finish. I'll take you on. If you don't behave yourself and mind me, then you'll be shipped back to the farm right off.
Gee, Paul, hey, what's my job going to be?
Well, anything you're told.
I learn fast, you'll see.
Yeah, and there's lots of things you ain't going to learn, if I can help it.
Nifty, did you catch my number?
Carrie, come here.
What do you want?
Chris has turned up.
Chris?
Yeah, you know, the kid.
Is this your kid?
That's what I said.
What's he doing around here?
Well, this is a vacation. He's going to stay with the outfit for the summer. Chris, come over here and shake hands with Carrie.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, I can't say the same for you.
Now, look here, Carrie. You two got to be good friends. You hear me? I said good friends, and that goes. Come on, Carrie, sweeten up. You look like you'd swallowed a pint of vinegar.
What's it all about, Nifty? For the last 10 days, you've been treating me like I was the dirt under your feet.
Well, I've been pretty busy, Carrie.
Now, I'll say you have. Since that kid of yours joined the outfit, I ain't hardly had a minute alone with you. What's the matter with you, Nifty? You never used to act like this.
Now, listen, Carrie, I've been thinking things over, and I decided the only thing to do is to lay our cards on the table. Now, it comes down to this. We're through.
Through?
Understand, this ain't something that I'm doing on the spur of the moment. But there's other things I've got to consider, and, I got to think of Chris.
Chris? You make me sick. All of a sudden you start squawking because you think I ain't good enough to associate with him. But I'll show you. You can't throw me off like an old shoe. I'll show you. Oh, what was I doing to ever fall in love with you? You ain't got a heart in your body.
And, Carrie, I don't like this any better than you do. But it had to come sooner or later, and, now it's over. And I guess there's nothing more to say.
Get out of here. Get out of here and let me alone.
I'm sorry, Carrie.
Carrie, could you lend me your... Hey, what's the matter here? Carrie. Oh, Carrie, what's come over you? Is it something Nifty done?
He's quit me, Lou. He's quit me.
Why, the dirty bum. Oh, pull yourself together, honey. No, there ain't a guy living worth crying over.
There's only one thing for me to do, Lou, and that's quit the show. I can't stand having all the gang laughing at me behind my back.
Now, who's going to laugh at you?
No, I can hear him. Nifty's give Carrie the air since his kids come on the show. She don't know enough to clear out.
Well, if you feel that way, instead of giving up, do something to turn the laugh on Nifty.
The only way I could get back at him would be doing something to that kid of his. If anything happened to that young puzzface, he'd get a taste then of his own medicine. To make him see how it feels when you lose someone you love.
You might let me vamp the kid. I can make him forget his happy home.
Lou, would you do that? Would you?
Do what?
Help me get the kid away from Nifty.
What? Hey, I was only kidding.
I know, but you can do it. Make him fall for you. Gee, he's green as grass. Well, he'd never be able to pass up a good looker like you. Them eyes of yours would draw ducks off a pond. Say, I'll tell you what I'll do, Lou. If you'll get this kid to fall in love with you, hook, line, and sinker, I'll make you a present of $100 cash.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I'll show you if I'm kidding. I'll give you the 25 right now, and the rest later.
How would I ever get him alone? Nifty watches him like a hawk.
I'll fix that end of it. Well, what do you say, Lou? A little business deal just between ourselves?
Hey, Carrie.
It's him.
Oh, gosh.
Do you think he hurt us?
Well, if he's standing outside the tent, he couldn't help it.
Carrie, can I come in a minute?
Oh, wait a minute. Well, Lou. All right, I'll do it. Here's the 25. All right, Chris, I guess you can come in now.
Oh, hello. I kind of thought I heard talking in here.
Yeah? Sit down, Chris. You know Lou, don't you? Hello.
Oh, sure. We ain't ever talked much, though, since the first night I joined the carnival.
It's your own fault. Where you keep yourself all the time?
Well, when I'm not working around the show, I'm usually somewhere with Pa.
Oh, I guess you ain't got the time for girls, have you?
Oh, they don't have much time for me.
Say, a good-looking young fella like you could make any girl fall in love you wanted. Why, Lou here was telling me only today how she'd like to get better acquainted. If you ask me, I think she's kind of gone on you, Chris.
Carrie, hush up.
Well, suits me.
Well, you two kids will have to excuse me. I got to go over to the office wagon to see the colonel about something. Anyhow, two's a company and three's a crowd. I can see that all right. I guess you won't miss me. So long.
So long. Come on over here and sit, Chris. Oh, come on now. Come on, take the load off your feet.
Oh, all right, thanks.
Well, now way over there. Here, by me.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, that's better. I heard you and Nifty had your pictures took this afternoon. You gonna give me one when it's finished?
If you like. Oh, I don't look for 'em to be much good, though.
Now, how could they help being good? Sure, I bet you take a swell picture. Nice features like yours.
Oh, I don't know.
How was your pose, huh?
Well, we were standing up. Pa had his arm sort of around my shoulder like.
Something like this?
Oh, sure.
Oh, no, you're moving away.
No, I ain't.
Don't you like me to put my arm around you?
Whoa, sure. Yeah, sure I do.
You know, you're an awful nice kid.
Oh, you're kind of nice yourself.
You think so?
You bet I do.
You think you could get to really liking me?
Well, I don't see why not.
Well, how are you on keeping things to yourself?
Huh?
Well, I mean, you don't go telling Nifty everything that goes on, do you?
Of course not.
Would you run and tell him if I was to kiss you?
Oh, what do you think I am?
I bet you must have had a lot of sweethearts when you was home, Chris.
Well, I never had much use for country girls. They don't know anything.
Good. Didn't you have a special one you'd take out buggy riding sometimes?
Well,
Sure, I thought so. And did you used to kiss and hug her? Show me how you used to kiss her. Oh, come on. Come on now. You can shut your eyes and pretend I'm her. What's the matter? Wouldn't you like to kiss me?
well, sure, but...
But you're scared? Aren't you? All right. I'll kiss you.
Oh, Lou.
Listen, kid. You and me, we've got to get together more, huh?
Yeah, well, suits me.
Will you meet me somewhere tonight?
Sure. Sure I will.
You're a sweet kid. You're awful sweet.
The second act of The Barker will follow in just a moment. Tonight, we take you inside a Hollywood movie studio. The lights are on, and they're all set to shoot a scene. Listen, here's the director.
All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Time's money. Where's that extra that's going to climb on the chair when the mouse runs across the floor?
It's me. Here I am.
Okay, now here's what you do, sister. It's a mouse, see? You don't like mice. You hate them. So you take a flying leap and land on the chair, see?
Okay, here I go.
Oh, cut.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry.
Oh, holy smoke. Can't you girls get up on a chair without getting a run in your stocking? Oh, get down. We'll try somebody else. We haven't the time to fiddle around wasting time with you.
Oh, gosh, that's 2 runs in 3 days.
And that night, when the extra got home,
So he wouldn't let me do the scene just because of that old run. Gosh, I'm just sick.
Why, Peggy, it's your own fault, I tell you, when you rub your stockings with cake soap the way you do. Use your head and try Lux Flakes. You know they're mild, and with Lux, there's no rubbing necessary.
smart girls everywhere know that Lux Flakes cut down on stocking runs because they save the elasticity that allows the silk threads to stretch and then spring back again without breaking. Cake soap rubbing and soaps with harmful alkali weaken elasticity. Stockings tend to pop into runs under strain. Tonight, protect your stockings against tomorrow's runs. Use Lux.
We continue with the second act of The Barker, starring Claudette Colbert as Lou and Walter Huston as Nifty. A week has passed since Lou agreed to Carrie's scheme. It's late in the morning, and outside the tent show, Nifty has been waiting for Chris to come to work. At last, the boy turns the corner of the tent opposite the sideshow and hurries across the midway.
Morning, Pa. Sorry I'm late. I guess I must have went back to sleep.
I suppose you know you're holding us up. I told you I wanted them jacks built.
We got plenty of time. I thought we'd wait till it cooled off.
Now, listen, when I give an order, I ain't talking just to hear myself talk. The sooner you get that in your head, the better.
I'm sorry, Pa. I didn't know it was that important.
Now, Chris, it ain't my idea to be nagging at you. But I ain't satisfied with the way you've been acting lately. And I might as well tell you, if you want to stay around here, you got to brace up and take more interest in what's going on.
Well, a fellow's got to have his sleep.
Yeah, if you'd go to bed nights, you wouldn't be so groggy mornings. Where'd you go the last 3 or 4 nights after we shut down here?
Oh, I don't know.
Where were you last night?
Well, nowheres in particular. Took a walk.
You took a walk. Yeah, it must have been a long one.
Well, it was a nice night.
Was you by yourself?
Sure, why not?
Where'd you go after your walk?
Well, I stopped uptown at lunch car and I had a bowl of chili. Hey, what you so nosy about?
Now, listen, Chris, I don't mean to be nosy. Don't get me wrong. Only I think I got a right to keep track of you a little. You see, kid, I've made a good many mistakes in my life that I ain't any too proud of. Well, I figured it wouldn't be right to let you go and not put you wise.
Oh, I'm all right.
Yeah, I think you are, too. That's why I'm counting on you. Now, you and me hit it off pretty good, and there's no reason that after you get to be a lawyer, we can't settle down somewhere together. I ain't going to spend the rest of my days on a lousy carnival. I got plans for us, Chris.
Well, it'll be a long time before I get through all them colleges.
Yeah, I know. It seems long now, but you'll see how quick the time passes. Just think how nice it'll be to have an office of your own and people coming in to see you to get them out of trouble and... And more dough than you'll know what to do with.
Wow.
Come on, Chris. Let's be pals. What do you say?
I didn't know we ever stopped, Paul.
That's the boy. Now get after them jacks. And when you get finished, you and me will go down to the creek and have a swim. Hey, how about it?
All right, Paul. Oh, I'll see how I feel.
Well, Colonel, what's on your mind?
Considerable, and of an unpleasant character. Do you know what that young squirt of yours has been up to, sir?
What, Chris?
He has the impudence and audacity to be carrying on a love affair with Lou right under our very noses.
What? Why, there ain't a word of truth in it.
Ah, my friend, in spite of your vigilance, the lad has fallen in love. And with Lou, of all people.
Why, it couldn't be possible.
Are you with your son every minute? For instance, were you with him last night?
Well, he took a walk.
I'll tell you where he was last night. He was keeping a rendezvous with the little snake charmer, that's where.
How do you know?
Last night, Nat Brody shadowed the lady in question, saw Chris meet her, and they walked off together with their arms around each other.
Well, what do you think I ought to do, Colonel?
Do? There's but one thing to do. We must put an end to such flagrant disregard of the conventions. I expect you to give your son a severe reprimand. And I shall dismiss Lou from my employ at once.
That's letting her off too easy. She ought to be horsewhipped. Wait till I get hold of her. I'll make her pay for this.
Now, Nifty, we can't blame it all on Lou. Boys will be boys. You and I know the lure of the petticoat.
Yeah, now I can see what's changed Chris in the past week, the little simp. He'll try slipping something over on me, will he? Well, I've got a good notion to ship him right back to the farm.
Lou, where'd you come from?
I was waiting outside the tent with Carrie. I thought you'd never be in here alone.
Oh, I didn't know you was there. There'd been no hole in me. Come here. Gee, Lou, it's a long time since we've been together.
Oh, it was only last night, foolish.
It seems like a year.
Will you meet me again tonight? The same place?
You bet. Paul gave me fits for being out so late last night, but I stalled him. I said I was taking a walk.
He didn't swallow that.
Sure. He's got no reason to doubt me. No one's seen us together except Carrie. Oh, Lou, I hate it. The way we got to hide around behind folks' backs. Why, you'd think we were crooks or something.
Oh, no. You know what Nifty'd do if he knew.
He's got no claim to be like that. It's not fair. I'd like to tell him and everyone else how crazy in love with you I am. I'm so happy when I think about you. It's about all I can do to keep it to myself.
I know. It's just the way I feel.
We'll have to tell him, Lou. We can't go on like this any longer. And if Pa don't see it our way, we'll clear out. Go away by ourselves. I even been asking about trains. There's one out at 4 o'clock. Lou, you love me, don't you? Well, don't you, Lou?
Oh, you know I do.
Oh, then I don't care about anything else. You're wonderful. You're the only one in the world I give a hang about. Hey, Lou. Lou, what you crying for?
Oh, Chris.
Hey, what's going on here? Looks like the big scene from Camille.
Oh, I don't know, Carrie. Lou started crying all of a sudden.
Well, you two better break that clinch. Somebody's liable to walk in any minute.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
Oh, it's nothing. I'll get over it.
Chris, go get her a bottle of pop. If you ask me, she's crazy with the heat.
I don't want nothing.
Sure she does. Go on, Chris. Get her a cold bottle.
Well, I won't be a minute.
Well, what's all the shooting for?
Oh, I've been making a fool out of myself, that's all.
You don't need to tell me that.
Carrie, Chris is in love with me.
Didn't I tell you it'd work? Whenever I want any more vamping done, you get the job.
Oh, cut that out.
Well, what's the matter? What's come over you?
Nothing. Except that I'm crazy about him, too. He's got me going around like a top.
Say, you know what you're saying?
Yeah, all I know is I couldn't go on living without him.
You mean you'd marry him?
Marry him? Carrie, look.
Why, it's a ring.
Yeah.
A wedding ring.
Well, Chris wouldn't take no for an answer. I tried to put him off, but I ain't got a mind of my own where the kid's concerned. I'm so hipped on him. Carrie, if he'd tell me to jump in front of an express train, I'd go do it. Honest, I didn't think there was a guy living could get me this way. Can you imagine? Me, a missus. Oh, I swear, Carrie, when that JP was talking, I thought it was a dream.
And after all I said to you.
Well, for the first time since I can remember, I'm happy. Really happy. I feel like laughing and crying all at once. Chris is the same way, too. We're just like a couple of kids.
Well, you got an awful wallop coming when you wake up. All I can say, you better make yourself hard to find if Nifty shows up here.
As long as I got Chris, I ain't scared of him or anyone else.
Well, I washed my hands of you. Don't forget that.
Well, what are you crabbing about? Say, you ought to be glad it gets Chris out of your way, don't it? We're thinking of leaving the show.
Yeah? Where do you think of going?
I'd like to try Chicago. I know it's there.
You can starve and shy as well as anywhere else, I suppose.
Don't worry, Carrie. We'll make out. I can do cabaret work, and Chris ain't afraid of soiling his hands.
Lou.
What's the matter?
Lou, honey, we're in for it.
What?
I just met Hap. Doc Rice was down around the courthouse this morning. He got wind about us being married. He blabbed it all over the lot.
Oh, Nifty. Does Nifty know?
He's looking for us. Hap's trying to hit him away from here till he calms down.
Now we've got to go. Carrie, will you help us?
Well, what can I do?
We've got to have money to get away. We ain't got a red cent to our names.
When you got married, did you charge it?
Oh. Chris had a 10 spot, but that went for the ring and the justice of the peace.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Carrie, what about the money you owe me? You only paid me $25, remember? You promised me $100.
I ain't so sure I owe you anything at all. Seems to me you got your reward when you got Chris here.
What are you talking about? You told me right in this tent you'd give me the other 75 after I got Chris to fall for me. Now, you know you did.
So you got any idea what you're saying?
Oh, you needn't worry. Chris knows all about it.
He knows? I don't believe it.
Oh, ask him.
It's true, Carrie. I heard the whole story.
Well, I've never heard the beat.
I've seen too many marriages go on the rocks through lies. Chris knows the worst about me. Now it's up to me to show him I've got a good side, too.
You think I'm going to get you... You're going to get 75 out of me after blabbing your mouth like that?
Are you trying to welsh?
If you remember right, I said I'd pay you if you kept your mouth shut. I'm not paying any squealer.
Oh, so that's your game, huh? Crawfishing. Well, let me tell you something, you dirty Welsher. You'll come across with that money or I'll make you wish you had.
What do you think you can do?
Do? I'll show you. I'll tell Nifty. That's what I'll do.
Don't make me laugh. You'll be lucky if you don't bring your neck.
Oh, you... Oh, so I'm a squealer, am I? Well, wait till I get through. What do you think Nifty'll do to you when he hears how you plan to get Chris away from him, huh? Just you wait.
Chris, Lou.
What is it, Hap?
Nifty's coming down the midway. He's looking high and low for you. I can't head him off no longer.
Well, if Nifty's on the lot, I guess I'll move along. This ain't my funeral. Go to it, kid. See you later, maybe.
Hap, you think Nifty's liable to come back here?
Sure he is.
Oh, well, listen, Chris, you beat it quick. Pack your suitcase and then come back here for me, see? I'll take care of the money before I get away, some way.
Lou, I ought to be here with you when he comes.
No, I can handle him. I ain't afraid.
But I gotta be here, Lou.
Oh, listen, Chris, he's your father, but I know him better than you do. Now, hurry up and don't argue, will you, please? Sneak out the back way.
Well, all right, Lou. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou, is it really true? Are you really married?
Sure we are. Why not? No, listen, Hap. You've got to help me. I'm awful up against it. How much money you got on you?
Well, how much you need?
All you got and maybe more.
How'll $20 do you?
Is that all you got?
Well, Well, here's another 10.
Oh, Hap, you're a white man. You'll never know how much we need this. I wouldn't have had to borrow it if someone hadn't welched on me.
Don't you go saying nothing to Nifty about me giving it to you.
Say, am I a fool?
Oh. Hello, Nifty.
Need it, Hap. I want to speak to Lou.
Yes, I was just leaving.
Well, Nifty?
It's all I can do to keep from shoving my fist right down your throat.
Oh, listen, Nifty, come down to earth and talk sense, will you? You might as well look things square in the face. Now, understand, I don't expect a kiss from you for what I done. But also, I ain't going to stand for no strong-arm stuff. I married Chris because I love him and he loves me. Yeah, and we're hooked up as tight as if we'd had a strip carpet wedding in a 6-story church. Now, you can threaten, swear till your lungs give up, but you can't change that.
Well, you know how I felt about Chris, what store I put by him, what plans I had for him, how I'd saved up to get him educated, but what did you care? You come along and flirt, in a few days you wreck him for life, and me along with him.
Wreck him? I don't know about that.
After a while with you, I wouldn't give a thin dime for him.
Oh, is that so?
He's just a kid. He don't know how to look out for himself.
Then what'd you leave him come on the show for? A carnival ain't just exactly my idea of a kindergarten. If you'd cared about him, you'd have kept him on the farm. Yeah, it's your fault his running away with me.
Running away?
Where do you think you're going?
We ain't particular, but we don't stay here.
Chris, don't go.
How will you stop him? You can't lock him up in the closet like he was a 2-year-old.
Oh, Lou, don't take Chris away from me. Don't you see he'll ruin him? He ain't just an ordinary carnival bum. He's got a future, and with the right education, he can be a big lawyer.
I heard him say he didn't think he wanted to be a lawyer, even if he went to all them colleges. You can't just make anyone into a lawyer.
He ain't had enough experience to know what he wants, but I know. I can make him amount to something. Lou, what do you take to give him up?
Oh. I thought it was about time for you to pull that
Well,
one.
you're always broke. I'll give you enough to put you on Easy Street. You can find plenty of other guys to marry you.
Nifty, didn't I tell you before I love
But
him?
your loving them's all the more reason for letting them go. You're taking them away can't come to no good. Why, it won't be but a short time till you're tired of them and threw them over for someone else. Then where'll he be?
Now you're all wrong, Nifty. I've been around long enough to appreciate the real thing when I find it. Chris and me are going to make a go of
How
it.
can you? He ain't your kind. He's only a green country kid that don't know what it's all about. And when he wakes up, he'll never forgive you for tricking him into marrying you.
I didn't trick him. Why, if you think I'm taking your boy away under false pretenses, I'll give you a chance to talk to him by yourself. He's leaving of his own free will. You see if you can make him change his mind.
Where is he now?
He's up to the room, packing up.
You leave us alone?
Sure. I ain't afraid. Here he is now. All right, go ahead. Run me down to him and see what good it does you.
Well, Lou.
Oh, your daddy don't seem to fancy me as his daughter-in-law.
Chris, I want to talk to you. Lou, you know what you said.
Sure. I'll be outside, honey, when you want me.
Where you going?
I told him I'd step out while he has his say.
He can say it in front of you.
It seems he'd rather not. I expect he's afraid of hurting my feelings.
Well, you stay here, or I won't either. What is it, Pa? Well, what you got to say to us?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Go on, go away with her. Don't ever let me see you again. She's got you, she can keep you. You ain't worth saving.
Well, that's the way you feel about it.
Go outside. Honey, I'll be out in a minute.
All right, Lou. Goodbye, Pa.
All right, Misty. And here's something you don't know. Carrie got me to do it.
Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie. I wouldn't have squealed on her if she hadn't welched. She hired me to vamp him to get back at you for ditching her. Yeah. And as far as Chris is concerned, don't think he's going to be a bum like you. I'll do more for him than you ever did. That's all I got to say.
Carrie. Carrie!
Yeah, Nephew? All right.
Come in here.
What do you want, Nifty?
There's one question I want you to answer, and if you lie to me, as God is my witness, I'll kill you. Did you get that little devil to take him away from me?
You wouldn't take her word for it, would you?
Did you? Answer me.
No.
You're lying, and you know you are.
Nifty.
Huh?
Nifty, you're joking.
Yeah, you don't like it, do you? Huh? Get out of thought of that. You'll double-cross me, will you? You'll never do it again. Yeah, I learned you. You'll double-cross me, will you?
Nifty!
I'll learn you.
Nifty!
He tried to kill me. He tried to.
Come on, Carrie. You're all right. Give me a hand with her, Colonel.
Take it over to the office wagon. I'll be there in a minute.
Come on, Carrie.
He tried to kill me.
Go on with that, Carrie. I'll take care of Nifty. You're a fine one, I must say.
Oh, you don't know what she's done. You don't know anything about it.
No matter what she's done, you've got no right to do a thing like this. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I'm not. I wish I'd killed her.
Now, that kind of talk won't do you any good. If you don't want Carrie here, why didn't you come to me and say so? We'll get rid of her.
I don't care what you do with her now. I'm leaving, Colonel.
You know you don't mean that, Nifty.
I'll show you whether I mean it or not. This is my notice.
Nifty, I need you. Haven't I always played square with you?
Oh, yes, you've used me well enough, but I'm going just the same.
What'll you do? Where'll you go?
What difference does it make where I go? All I know is I'm through forever with Tupin. It took Chris from me and sent him to hell. That's what your lousy carnival's done for me.
We pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
We shall continue shortly with the Lux Radio Theater production of The Barker, starring Claudette Colbert and Walter Huston. There have been no new script girls in Hollywood for about 12 years. That will give you an idea of how difficult the job is, because a job easier to learn would have had thousands of recruits in that time. The best-known script girl in Hollywood is, oddly enough, my own. On the set, I call her Amelia. But I'm obliged to be formal tonight and present her as Miss Emily Barry.
As a matter of fact, Stevie, the way you usually address me on the lot is, hey, you.
That's when everything's all right. I'm not good at remembering names.
You're not good at remembering small details either. No director is. That's why there are script girls in Hollywood. Why, working for you, a script girl even has to be an explorer. When we were making Four Frightened People in Hawaii with tonight's star, Claudette Colbert, I was sent by plane to an isolated mountain to pick api leaves for her costume. It took me 5 days, and when I finally reached the nearest village, my beautiful white linen costume looked like 10 minutes past midnight. Just black. I found a little inn, but no stores and no laundry. Threw myself at the mercies of a little Japanese housemaid and went to sleep, exhausted. When I awoke, there were my clothes, and fresh and spotless as when I got on the plane. I asked her how she'd ever managed to get them so clean. She couldn't speak English, but she led me to a wash tub and pointed to a box of Lux Flakes. Now, I know we use Lux Flakes at Paramount, but imagine seeing that familiar package at the foot of a mountain in Hawaii. That housemaid deserved a reward. I sent it to her from Honolulu, a whole carton of Lux Flakes.
As I remember it, your stay in the Hawaiian Islands was more pleasant than your stay on Blackwell's Island. Even Lux Flakes couldn't help you soft soap your way out of there.
That time, Mr. DeMille needed data on women's prisons, so he sent me to a much more exclusive island than Hawaii, Blackwell's Island, New York's prison in the East River. Mr. DeMille had me jailed as a shoplifter, and no one knew my real identity. I spent 5 weeks in a cell until he remembered where I was and bailed me out. P.S. I got the material.
Emily, in my next picture, The Plainsman, Jean Arthur, as Calamity Jane, is captured by Indians. Now, Emily, I wonder how it feels to be scalped.
That's one thing I'm not going to find out for you. I've just had a new permanent. Good night, Jimmy.
Good night, Jailbird. We come to the last act of The Barker, with Claudette Colbert as Lou and Walter Huston as Nifty. 2 weeks have passed. It's a stormy night, and the faraway rumble of thunder is in harmony with Nifty's sullen state of mind. He is determined to leave the carnival. This is his last night with the show. And we find him sitting on the cot in his tent smoking a cigarette, while Hap perches on a trunk opposite him.
Well, Nifty, you sure picked one peach of a night to get out of the show business. Raining cats and dogs. What time you reach home in the morning?
Well, I get to South Bend at 4 and lay over till 6. I'll be home at the farm in time for Ella to get my breakfast. And believe me, it'll be breakfast. None of your greasy cookhouse sinkers in mud.
I swear, Nifty, I don't know what this here outfit's going to be like without you. I'm getting too old to be working with guys I ain't used to.
Oh, Doc will get onto the ropes in time.
Doc, huh? I don't know what the Colonel's idea is letting him take over the show. Doc Rice. He couldn't bally on a peanut stand. And that new dancer he's got, Cleo, ain't worth a cuss. Have to carry. Say, Nifty, you going away without saying goodbye to Carrie? Are you sure you're shooting square to go off like this without a word?
All I want her to do is to keep out of my way.
Whatever she's done right or wrong, 'twas because she loved you. Wasn't in her mind to drive the kid away?
Say, don't you think I can't see through all this gab? Carrie's asked you to beg for her.
Carrie don't have to get nobody to talk for her. The only thing, Nifty, if she comes to say goodbye, don't be hard-nosed. Treat her decent. Tell her you forgive her whether you do or not. It won't hurt you, and it'll save her many a heartache.
Ah, dry up.
Don't make me chicken-hearted with all this Sunday school talk. They can't ruin my life and expect a kiss for it. She's getting just what's coming to her.
Nifty. Here she is.
I know that was how you felt. But I had to come all the same.
Oh, so you heard what I said, eh? Well, all the better. Well, what do you want?
I want to talk to you.
You've got nothing to say.
You listen to her, Nifty, or say, help me out.
Well, I'm going now. I want to hear you two get some sense in your heads and part friends. This here's a short life and a rotten one. We don't know what's ahead. Well, Nifty, take care of yourself.
Well, what you got to say to me?
Understand. First of all, I ain't here with any idea of getting you to make it up with me. There's just something I want to explain, and now I'm here, I don't know how to go about it, hardly. Ought to written you a letter, I guess.
I wouldn't have read it.
I didn't think you would. That's why I come. Nifty, I got a bottle of carbolic acid from the drugstore today. A bottle that's going to be empty this time tomorrow.
What are you trying to do, throw a scare into me?
I ain't grandstanding. I'm telling you what I'm going to do so's you'll see I ain't such a bad sport at that. I can see how much I harmed you by sicking Lou on Chris. And when I heard you was leaving the outfit through what I done, I made up my mind I wasn't going to have you believe I was getting off scot-free.
Now, how's your drinking poison going to bring Chris back or help? You're crazy.
I may be, but I see things pretty clear for a crazy person. It ain't as if I was somebody who had something to live for. I'm a nobody. Tired out and broke. I'd like to think you could forgive me, Nifty, but that ain't going to change my mind none. You see, I ain't doing this so much for you as for myself. The others will think I done it because you left me, but I don't care what they think if you understand that that ain't the real reason.
Hey, Nifty! Nifty, what do you think? It stopped raining, and it's clearing off. It stopped raining, do you hear? And there's the prettiest moon coming up you ever seen, big as a washtub.
That's too late. It won't do no good if it does turn clear.
Colonel sent the band boys out to Valley. The whole Midway will be humming with people in an hour. You see if it ain't. It ain't going to be such a bad break for you last night at that. Oh, Nifty. Listen. There goes the old hobby horses. Listen.
Say, Nifty, did you know we're opening up?
You got your steel ready, Doc?
No, it's like a book. It's a cinch.
Now, I'll go out along and light up the stringers on the front, Nifty.
And get the Hawaiians, and while you're at it, take them wet top Napoleons off the platforms and ticket box.
Okay, Nifty.
Harry, what you doing over here?
Listen, Doc, you got all you can do. Tend to your own business.
All right.
Oh, go on, get out.
Sure.
Wait a minute, Doc. What's eating on you, Carrie?
Nothing. Well, if I'm going to open up tonight, I got to be getting back to the doll rack. I'll say goodbye. So long, Nifty. Want to shake hands?
I guess we can do without that.
Oh. All right. So long.
Carrie, come
Come on,
here.
Nifty.
How'd you like to go on tonight and place the new dancer?
Go on tonight.
Now, you heard me. Do your dance for the last time.
Nifty.
Well, it's just an idea of mine. Well, what do you say?
Well, I got to work the doll rack.
All right, I can fix that up with the colonel. Well?
You think I got time to get ready?
You don't stand there all night talking about it.
Nifty. They're starting to come in on the lot. Any time we start at the Valley?
All right, Doc, get out there and give them all you got.
Leave it to me.
Everything's ready, Nifty.
Well, wait. We'll have to wait for a minute. Wait just a minute on Carrie.
Who?
You heard me. Carrie. Carrie? Yeah, you think I've gone crazy, don't you? Well, I ain't. Tonight I'm going to be with the Hicks and watch you do your stuff, so you better all give me a good show. Go on now, start the ballyhoo, and remember, I'll be watching you. All right, Doc. Come on, give out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now standing in front of the big feature attraction of the Midway. The biggest show for your money that has ever played your town. It's a show full of spicy dancing, a show full of peppy dancing. And with your kind indulgence, allow me to introduce the artist. First, introducing Princess Kalima, the pride of sunny Honolulu. Well, as I said before,
She's the pride of sunny Honolulu. And believe me, she's good. She can dance along with the best of them.
He's dying on his feet, Nifty.
Next, we have the Hawaiian Tree. A bunch of boys that'll please you and tease you with their haunting melodies. If you don't like them, then you don't know what's good music.
Hey, why, they're starting to walk away on him, Nifty. Get up there and show him how to do it.
If you're looking for Philly Sunday and his tabernacle, then don't buy tickets.
Nifty.
Okay, all right, I'll hand it. Just a minute, folks. Don't go away.
Nifty,
Now,
the
folks,
real trooper.
Just a minute. As Shakespeare said, you ain't seen nothing yet. Now, don't go away. There she is. Princess Kalima, the pride of sunny Honolulu. And when she dances, folks, she makes old men throw away their canes and cripples lose their crutches. She shakes a mean bale of alfalfa. Now, don't misconstrue me when I refer to the young ladies' dance, because this show is clean, moral, up-to-date, educational, and instructive. And there's a special advertising price tonight, just to prove to you the great value of this performance. I'm not going to charge the customary price of 25 cents, but a dime, 10 cents. It takes you all the way through. It's something you can't afford to miss, folks. So step right up already. The performers retire, and the show starts right away. A dime, 10 cents. It takes you all the way through, folks.
Nifty, my congratulations. You certainly saved the day.
I can do it, Colonel, as soon as I get the hang of it a little bit.
Doc, you'll never get onto it. You just ain't got the knack. You ain't got a selling personality. When you ballet, you've got to tell the world.
I'm afraid Nifty's right, Doc.
That's what I call a raw deal.
Nifty, you were superb. If you'll reconsider your going away, I'll make you partner. I'll give you a quarter interest in this outfit.
Well, I don't want to see the show go on the rocks.
Good. I'll go over to the office wagon and make out a contract.
No hurry about that. I got to think it over.
Well, I'll just have one made out in case, Nifty. You're too old a dog to learn new tricks. I'll be waiting over there for you.
Nifty,
Okay, what do you want?
I was just wondering, since you're going to stay on and all.
Yeah, who says I'm going to stay all?
Well, if you do stay on, I was wondering if you couldn't see your way clear to letting me come back on the job.
Yeah, you don't want much, do you? The first thing I know, you'll be wanting to... Well, you can finish out the night, but I ain't making no promises.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you people one thing. If I do stay on here, there's going to be more work done around here. You're all so lazy, you ain't worth a chaw tobacco. Get inside there, Carrie, and do your stuff. Well, did you hear what I said? I'm the boss of this outfit. Go on, get in there.
Oh, Nifty, them's the first kind word you said to me in a month.
Hap.
Yeah?
Listen to this.
What is it?
It's a card from Chris and Lou. It came this morning.
What do they say?
Well, Lou's got a job hoofing it in a nightclub, and Chris is working in an office.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Hap, it's a law office.
Play is ended. Walter Huston is through barking, but he'll be back to talk to us in a moment. And we'll also hear from Claudette Colbert, whose reputation as a charmer isn't limited to snakes alone. For his distinguished direction of motion pictures, the gentleman we shall hear next has received a collection of awards that girdle the earth. France, Italy, Russia, Belgium, nations east and west have contributed to it. One of the first winners of the Motion Picture Academy Award for Direction. He is the first to be honored by the League of Nations for his work in motion pictures. His spectacular production, The Big Parade, is one of the outstanding pictures of all times. A Texan by birth, his current picture is The Texas Ranger. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. King Vidor.
Even in that little Texas town, I had a hunch I could make motion pictures. I made one there before I ever saw the inside of a studio. I sold it, too. But I thought I'd better come to Hollywood before I tackled another one. I landed here in a broken-down car and 20 cents in my pocket. Perhaps you remember that, C.B.
Yes, you were not only a Texas Longhorn, you were somewhat of a greenhorn.
Maybe I was, but I remember you accepted the first suggestion I ever made to you. We were looking at a picture you had just finished called Why Change Your Wife? I saw how you could improve a scene with a close-up, and I told you what I thought. Everybody looked at me as though I had spoken out loud in a cathedral. But you said that's a fine idea, and you put it in the picture.
I never fail to adopt a good idea when it's offered to me, even by a greenhorn.
And I never overlook an opportunity. The trouble is, people don't always know when an opportunity comes along. One time I was looking for the ideal American youth to feature in a picture called The Crowd. I tried to find the right actor for weeks, and then one day I saw a fellow go by on a streetcar. I chased it, jumped on board, and looked for him. But while I was getting on at the rear, he'd gotten off at the front. I left the car and roamed the streets, trying to catch sight of him, but he had disappeared completely. That young man will never know how close he came to a career in the movies.
And the moral of that is, if you want to get into the movies, always ride an extra block on the streetcar.
The fact is that a lot of people don't want a career in pictures, as you'll find out when you start working with those Indians and the plainsmen. When we were out in the desert shooting a battle scene for the Texas Rangers, an Indian boy who had worked for about 3 weeks finally came up to me and said, "When can I go home, Mr. Vidor?" "What's the matter, son? Aren't we treating you right?" I asked. "Yeah," he said, "but I'm getting awfully tired of playing Indian." It's been a pleasure to appear in your Lux Radio Theater, CB. There's no other medium that brings Hollywood and the stage to every home in America in such distinctive fashion. Good night.
Good night, King. Last week, I engaged a little unknown girl for a major role in the picture I'm starting tomorrow. For the present, her name is a secret. She's never appeared before the camera. So the first time I talked to her, I arranged to have her see every Claudette Colbert picture made in the last 3 years and study them for technique. I could give this little girl no better advice, and I can pay Claudette no higher compliment. Miss Colbert.
Thank you so much, Mr. DeMille. I think you're doing a marvelous thing by bringing back these grand plays so that everybody who may not have seen them on the stage can enjoy them over the Lux Radio Theater. I can't tell you how thrilled I was to play the Barker again. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Claudette. Walter, there's an old popular song called "Where Did You Get That Hat?" And I'd like to know why you've been wearing yours all through tonight's performance.
Well, I'll tell you, CB. That hat goes back to 1927 when we tried out the Barker in Atlantic City. After the performance, a real Barker came backstage to see me. He was the owner of a mitt joint, or, in polite language, a place for palms, I read. He liked everything he said. He liked everything I did on the stage except my hat and my acting. He volunteered to teach me how to bark, so I palled around with him and learned the tricks of the trade. After a few days, he told me I was a fool to keep on acting and offered me his hat and a job with the carnival. I took the hat.
Maybe you missed your big chance. By this time, you might have owned a little mitt joint of your own.
Well, CB, we can't all be successes. But I take off my hat to your choice of plays, Mr. Silver's music, and the general excellence of the Lux Radio Theater.
Tell me, Walter, do you wear that hat in Dodsworth?
Dodsworth? Well, no. Sam Dodsworth was hardly the type, but I am going to wear it in the first act of Othello. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Parker.
Miss Colbert, whose next picture is Maid of Salem, appeared through courtesy of Paramount Studios, as did Mr. DeMille and Mr. Vidor. Mr. Huston, now engaged in filming Dodsworth at United Artists Studio, through courtesy of Mr. Samuel Golden. Miss Berry, Paramount, and Mr. Louis Silver's 20th Century Fox. Now, Mr. DeMille.
Next week, the Lux Radio Theater presents Joan Crawford and Franchot Tone in Chains. Miss Crawford will play the same role she played on the screen, promising us one of the distinctive hits of the year. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Flakes, join me in inviting you to be with us next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Joan Crawford and Franchot Tone in Chains. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Hollywood, California, Monday, July 27th.
its home on Hollywood Boulevard, the Lux Radio Theater presents Joan Crawford and Franchot in Chains. Lux presents Hollywood. Tonight, the makers of Lux toilet soap, the beauty care used by 9 out of 10 screen stars and by attractive women everywhere, brings you another assemblage of Hollywood's most distinguished citizens. Joan Crawford, Franchot, Gilbert Emery, Cecil B. DeMille, Oliver Hinsdale, Helen Burgess, Louis Silvers, and many others. We are also proud to welcome, as members of our audience, a score of celebrated personalities. Among them, Patsy Ruth Miller, Paula Stone, John McGuire, John Lee Mahan, who adapted tonight's play for the screen, Lena Basquette, Mary Alice Rice, and Rady Harris, celebrated New York columnist. To all of you, greetings from Lux. No man in motion pictures holds a record of achievement more enviable than that of our eminent director. He brings to radio, just as he has brought to the screen, the greatest plays and players in the world of entertainment. Tonight, he comes to the theater direct from location, dressed in riding breeches and boots and covered with the dust of the set. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Many paths cross and many double-cross in Hollywood. But this is my first professional contact with Joan Crawford and Franchot. But I know their history, perhaps better than they do. I can trace it back 150 years. Their romance, which began in 1933, was more than a courtship. It was a coincidence which had its beginnings in 1798, when an undersized Corsican named Bonaparte was lighting the fuse that was to explode all Europe, and an Irish patriot named Wolfe Tone was enlisting French aid in a revolt against England. The sympathies of the French people were with Tone, the handsome Irish rebel. But like most Irish rebellions, his was a glorious failure. He merely laid the groundwork for mutual admiration between the French and Irish. And Franchot, a descendant, and Lucille Lesseur, a little French girl, took it up from there. You may never have heard of Lucille. Her first job was at the Kansas City department store. After that, she danced in a Broadway chorus and finally came to Hollywood from a Winter Garden show in New York. A magazine asked its readers to suggest a new name for her. And from the names submitted, the studio chose Joan Crawford. Today, more than 200 babies whose last names range from Ginsburg to McKillicuddy are called Joan Crawford, which will give you some idea of the star's popularity. To all the world, she symbolizes the American viewpoint in clothes and manner. And tonight, the Lux Radio Theater presents Chained, starring Joan Crawford and Franchot. Tonight, Miss Crawford plays the part of Diane Lovering, indispensable secretary of a middle-aged but attractive steamship magnate, Richard Field, who is deeply in love with her. Franchot is Michael Bradley, young owner of a ranch in the Argentine. The curtain rises on Field's private office in the Empire State Building. We hear him talking briskly on an inter-office telephone.
Hello, Norris.
Yes?
Richard Field talking. I've decided to start the Caribbean on the coastal run out of Savannah. That'll put the Southern Cross on the Rio Buenos Aires run until next December. Starting now, she can sail Friday.
Now, what about the Lloyd matter?
Lloyd matter? Well, listen, that's got to be handled with kid gloves. Take maybe 6 weeks. But I'm not leaving this office until it's settled right our way. Okay, Norris, goodbye. Who is it?
Good morning, darling.
Ah, Deanne, it's you.
Darling, I've just been through the Spanish Inquisition, and I came out alive.
What did they say?
4 doctors put me through the 3rd degree, fluoroscope, metabolism, blood pressure, x-rays, the whole works. I felt like a murdered corpse being dissected by the Department of Justice.
Yes, but what did they say? What's the verdict?
Organically sound as a dollar, healthy as a young colt. They claim I'm just run down, that's all. Exhausted. They ordered me to take a long rest. Can you imagine my resting until the Lloyd affair is finished?
Yes, I can, young lady, if I say so.
Now listen, boss.
Mr. Boss?
Boss, darling. You're a strong man and you set a terrific pace, but I've got plenty of reserve power. We're going to finish that Lloyd deal together.
Diane, come here. You think I'm going to let you risk your health just for a business deal? After all we've been through together, and now that we both realize how much we mean to each other? Oh, you do love me, don't you?
How could I help it?
Oh, Diane.
I keep asking myself, am I worthy of Richard Field? Of all the love and bigness that's in his heart? And then you kiss me like that. So I guess I must be.
I keep asking myself, how can an old man like me...
Careful. Mention that subject to me again, and I told you I'll make a scene.
All right, I'm a mere stripling of 46.
Look here. What about this sudden command appearance? Anything wrong?
Diane, it's happened.
You mean your wife?
Yes.
Oh.
She came into my room last night. She was very fine. No scene or anything like that. She simply told me that she knew about us, and had known for some time, in fact. She wanted to know what I was going to do.
Did you tell her?
I told her the truth, that there was nothing between you and me, just that we loved each other. I tried to make her understand what a really fine person you are. I don't know how successful I was.
And then?
I asked her for a divorce.
Darling.
She wouldn't give it to me. Said she doesn't believe in divorce. I even offered to let her keep the children.
Oh, Richard, you can't. You can't give up everything.
I would. For you. It's no use.
Oh, Richard.
Diane, come here.
No, please. There's only one thing to do now.
Don't say it. Don't even think it, dearest.
But we can't go on, not after this.
We can, and we will. We've got nothing to be ashamed of. And let's not give up hope that someday she'll give me my freedom.
But
you know what you're going to do.
No.
The Southern Cross sails Friday for Buenos Aires. You're going aboard her. Going away on a little trip. You need a rest. It'll help you to forget. This had to come. It's a little too near us for the moment, but it's only temporary. And when you come back, everything will be just as before.
Will it?
Well, but you love me, don't you?
Oh, yes, Richard.
Well, then you run out and do your shopping and get yourself packed. You haven't got much time. Boat sails at 5:30 Friday.
What a lovely boat. I wish you were going along, too. I want no soul on board.
It'll be only 6 weeks. Besides, I have to give you a chance to know your own mind, haven't I?
It isn't my mind anymore, darling. It's yours.
Stuart, where's the ambassador suite?
This way, Mr. Field.
Here you are. When we take the Southern Cross together, it'll be called the Bridal Suite.
Oh, Richard, look at those flowers. You shouldn't
have... they knew you were coming and grew overnight. Stuart?
Yes, sir?
Mine now is Miss Lovering asked for a water spout. You get it for her.
Yes, sir. Oh, here's the chef, sir.
Oh, Mr. Field, you want Emile?
Emile, this is Miss Lovering. She likes crepe Suzette and thinner than you've ever made them before. And I know she'd like your pompano with that sauce.
And corned beef hash, too, Emile.
To perfection, mademoiselle.
And if you don't outdo yourself, I'll have you transferred to a banana boat.
And I will deserve it, monsieur.
Now, here's your bedroom, Diane.
It's beautiful.
And still not enough. Oh, it's taking all the willpower I've got not to chuck the whole Lloyd deal and come along with you. You will come back, won't you?
I promise, Richard.
I'll need you. Always. I think I'd crack up without you now.
Oh, dear, we won't have time for our cocktail.
The minute the ship leaves, you go to the bar and order one. Only a sherry flip, remember?
Always a sherry flip, every day at 6 o'clock.
I'll have one ashore.
I'll think of you, Richard. Goodbye, darling. A sherry flip, please.
Yes, madam.
And I'll have the same thing, and I hate sherry flips. Ah, there I go, giving in already. Oh, say, aren't you the young lady who always orders chicken salad? We've met before, huh, miss?
No.
My name is John Smith. Quink? How are you and who are you?
No.
Yes, please.
Please, no.
Pretty please. With sugar on it?
I want to be left alone, Mr.
Smith. It's a hard name to remember, and I can take a hint. I'm off to dress for dinner, and you'll be sorry when I'm gone.
I won't even know it.
Who is it?
It's Johnny Smith, your faithful servant.
Where have you been?
Oh, in the bar. Now, come on, drop all that housework and come with me and see what I found. She's gorgeous.
Congratulations, Mr. Smith.
Oh, no, they're not in order, Mr. Bradley.
She was a little distant, I take it.
Straight from the Arctic regions.
Is she worth an expedition?
From pole to pole.
Don't stop to get dressed. We'll start now. Lead on, guide.
There she is over there.
You mean the one sitting alone at the table?
Yeah, and believe it or not, drinking a sherry flip. Can I pick 'em or can I pick 'em?
Sometimes I actually have faith in you again, Johnny.
I warned you. She's as cold as a sea lion's nose.
And the first thing for you to do is go over and apologize for your behavior.
Who, me? I should say not. It'd make me look weak.
You don't understand tactics. It clears the decks for future action. Go ahead. I'll be over in a minute to help you out.
All right. Okay, Master, I obey. Charming lady, after thinking over my rudeness, I've come to say that...
So you didn't leave after all?
Oh, but yes, I've been gone a half an hour.
I hadn't noticed. How time flies.
I've been watching you, my friend. You've been annoying women long enough.
Why, you...
No back talk now. I know your type, my man. A half hour out, you want to play Frankenstein.
Well, listen, you big...
I don't know who you are, my friend, but I don't want to see your face on deck again until you can act like a gentleman. You understand?
Oh, you... Hey, miss, whatever your name is, this fella is...
Stewart, find out where this octopus bunks and lock him up till he's sober.
Yes, sir. No, please, sir.
Hey,
Come along.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's go of me, will you? Hey, wait till I see you.
Thank you. I suppose he's really harmless.
Allow me. An Irish uncle named me Mike Bradley.
Well, good for him. Thank you again, Mr. Bradley.
Look here. You're nervous, probably all unstrung over this attack on your privacy. How about another cocktail?
Thank you, no. I've had my one for the evening.
Well, I'll see you at dinner.
I'm having dinner in my cabin. I'm turning in early.
Then I'll see you around tomorrow? In the swimming pool?
Perhaps, if I decide to go in.
Hey, Ma, watch me.
Hey there. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
How's the water? Warm?
Awfully cold. I don't think you'd like it.
I'll soon find out.
Say, what's the idea? Can't you keep on your own side of the pool?
I'm not chasing you. I just turned up like an old cantaloupe rind.
The ocean is full of them.
Hey, wait! Hey, maybe I'm the door-to-door brush man.
Not today.
Special offer. Full set of kitchen brushes and a set of Charles Dickens.
I haven't got a kitchen.
How about a set of Dickens without the brushes?
I couldn't afford it.
You see, it's a contest, ma'am. The one that sells the most brushes gets sent away on a vacation.
And the more you sell, the farther they send you?
That's right.
Hey, give me all you got.
Yeah?
Oh.
You see, that's what comes of trying to swallow the whole pool. Here, let me slap you on the back.
Oh, that's enough. Unhand me.
You know, your eyes are very large and beautiful.
Oh, stop it.
Even when they're bloodshot.
Will you tell me what this is all about?
I don't know, but isn't it fun?
Yes.
Now look at me, really. I'm not such a boogeyman, am I? Just an honest, open face. A little too open, maybe.
When are you leaving this boat, Mr. Bradley?
Going all the way to Buenos Aires. How far do you go?
All the way to Buenos Aires.
Isn't it great, Dinah?
Dinah?
Yes, I know. The passenger list called you Diane Lovering, but I call you Dinah.
And in heaven's name, why?
I had a black-faced doll when I was about a year and a half old. They called her Dinah. I loved her very dearly. Couldn't go to sleep unless I had her safely tucked away in a shoebox.
I'm afraid I don't see the comparison.
There isn't any, except Diane reminds me of Dinah, that's all.
Oh.
See, there you go getting panicky again. I'm out for last, Dinah, that's all.
Good.
And you'd look pretty silly in a shoebox anyway.
Very silly.
And I'm not a year and a half old anymore.
Oh, I see. You're just backwards.
Would it be forward of me to invite you to have a cocktail with me?
Sorry, but I'm going to bed at 6 o'clock.
Without your dinner?
I'm having it sent to my cabin.
Okay. Then I'll meet you in the bar at 6, and we'll have dinner afterward. Hello, Dinah. You're early. It's only 5:45.
Then I've got 15 minutes to get back to my cabin.
Now, how about just one cocktail?
Well, I'll have a sherry flip.
Sherry flip? What's the matter? You seasick?
No, not in the least.
But sherry flips is like water. No tang, no feeling, no oomph to it.
I still like sherry flips.
Okay, lady. I'll show you I can take punishment, too. Oh, Stewart, one sherry flip and a plain lemonade.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm afraid you're a problem girl, aren't you, Dinah?
What makes you think so?
Well, you're a problem to me. And something tells me you're full of problems yourself. What did you come on this trip for? The ride?
Mm-hmm.
Darn long ride.
I wanted a long ride.
Who's the guy?
What guy?
Well, every now and then your eyes are way out there on the horizon. There must be a guy behind a woman's eyes when they're like that.
Would you listen to the conceited male?
Honest now, you're not engaged to be married?
Would that be one of my problems?
Might be. You ever been engaged?
No.
Don't tell me you've lived in a cave all your life.
Don't you remember? It was a shoebox.
Lemonade for the lady?
Do I look as if I drink a sherry flip?
Sorry, sir.
Well, here's to the two of us. Long may we wave.
You came on this boat looking for trouble, didn't you, Mr. Bradley?
I admit it. But then you dropped out of the sky.
But I'm not trouble.
I know. And I've just about decided that you're something distinctly different. Something I've always wanted to meet. And always thought was just a kid's foolish dream.
I'm afraid you're on the edge of saying something very silly, Mr. Bradley.
It doesn't seem silly. Then I've never been this close to the edge before.
And let's forget you ever said it, shall we?
All right. Until the day I can make you remember it.
A good cure for that sort of sentiment is walking. Do you like to walk?
Listen, young lady, I'll walk you around the deck tomorrow until you holler for help.
Okay.
20 times around so far. How are you holding out?
I haven't even started.
Then let's go a little faster.
What for?
Because there are a couple of long-legged old school moms that look as if they want to race us.
Oh.
Good morning. Miss Weebles and I have just about decided that you two set the nicest face on the deck.
We like to walk fast.
So do we. I think we make a nice little squad, you might say. We'll all have to do this every morning.
Yeah, good idea.
You just keep leading the way and we'll follow.
Hey, what do we do?
Pull a fast one.
You do it. I'm all out of fast.
All right, here goes. Oh, look at the whales.
Where?
Oh.
Right alongside the ship. There must be 100 of them.
Oh, I don't see any.
No?
There aren't any whales there, Mr. Bradley. I'm afraid you're mistaken.
No whales? Are you sure?
Not a whale. Nothing but ocean.
Gosh, you don't suppose... Not again.
There, my poor dear Mr. Bradley.
Well, what's the matter with him?
Nothing, you see.
They told me a sea voyage would cure me. I won't go back to that place again. They can't tie me up in that room.
Be calm.
Edith, come along. The man's crazy.
There, you see, it worked. That's what I call practical insanity.
You always see whales.
Only when being followed by long-legged school moms. Sometimes I see the Southern Cross.
Really?
If you'll come on the upper deck with me some night, I'll show it to you. Only you'll see it, too.
Will that mean we're both insane?
I'm afraid that's too much to hope for.
It's glorious. Where's the Southern Cross?
Right up there.
Where?
There. Right along the line of my finger.
Oh, I see. Oh, how beautiful.
You're telling me.
We're looking at the Southern Cross, Mr. Bradley.
You speak for yourself. I'm going to do all the looking at you I can our last night on board ship. Are you coming out to my ranch in Buenos Aires?
I'm afraid I won't have time. I've only 2 days and I've some shopping and things to do.
Where are you stopping?
With some friends.
Who are they?
The Wilsons.
The Wilsons? I never heard of them. I've lived there 10 years, know everybody in town. Pick another name.
No, really. They moved down last winter.
Now, look here, Dinah. What's behind all this? Are you still scared of me?
Why should I be scared of you, Mr. Bradley?
I asked you, Dinah. Oh, it's all wrong. We weren't meant to end this way.
We weren't ever meant for anything else. Goodbye, Mike Bradley. I'll think of you often, and good luck.
All right. So long, Dinah. Just the same old thing. Shipboard friends and never see each other again, right?
Right?
I don't believe it.
Oh, but you must.
I don't believe it. So long, Dinah.
In just a moment, we'll go on with our Lux Radio Theater presentation of Change, starring Joan Crawford and Franchot. But first, we take you to Hollywood's playground, Santa Monica Beach, only 14 miles down lovely Wilshire Boulevard from Hollywood to the sea. We're on the set at famous Santa Monica Beach Club. There are two girls near us, very much excited. Listen.
Look, it's Carol Lombard. There? No, over there to the right. They say she's crazy about the water. Swims beautifully.
Doesn't she look slick in that bathing suit?
Mm-hmm.
Some low cut. Wish I could wear one like that, but my back isn't smooth enough.
Say, I read in a movie magazine that Carol Lombard uses Lux toilet soap as a bath soap, too. Gosh, that's an idea, all right, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's dollars to donuts. That's why her back is so smooth. I'll have to give it a try.
It certainly is Carol Lombard's Lux toilet soap care that keeps her skin so lovely. And this beauty bath does other things, too. Carol Lombard herself has told us.
Often I come home from a long day before the camera, so tired I can't bear even the thought of going out. And then I try a Lux toilet soap bath. Lie back a few moments, completely relaxed. When I step out, I feel marvelously refreshed. And I love the delicate perfume Lux toilet soap gives my skin.
Lux toilet soap has an active lather that carries away from the pores all foreign matter, every trace of dust and dirt. It protects daintiness. Lux toilet soap's perfume is a blend of 34 costly scents. But because so many millions of cakes are sold, the cost of this fine soap is brought way down so that any girl's shopping list can contain the words, 6 cakes of Lux toilet soap, please. And once again, Mr. DeMille.
Chained, starring Joan Crawford and Franchot tone, continues. It's the following morning, and Diane thinks she has escaped from Mike by telling him she's visiting the Wilsons, some non-existent friends. Outside her luxurious hotel, she waits for a groom to bring the horse she's ordered for a morning ride.
Miss Lovering.
Yes?
I am Mr. Partos, assistant manager of the hotel. There has been a slight delay about your horse. I shall phone the stables again.
Thank you, Mr. Potter.
Madame has been made comfortable, I hope.
Oh, perfectly. The flowers in my room are gorgeous.
Mr. Field ordered them for you every day, madame.
Oh, did he? Oh, Mr. Potter, I shall want a guide today, someone who knows the city.
I have already arranged for the guide, madame.
Can he speak English?
But si, senorita. I was speak the English for 25 years. Allow me, senorita, to present myself. Senor Pancho Mike Bradley at your service.
Oh, Mike, where did you bob up from? You scared me.
Oh, still a boogeyman, huh?
No, but how did you happen to be here?
Why, I thought I'd drop around and say hello to the Wilsons. Nice little cottage they have here. Lots of servants, guests. Are they home?
No, but they left word for me to mind the children. I was taking the twins to see the executions on the plaza.
Little Otis is tall for his age, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they have him stretched?
Mike, are you a bloodhound, or is this just accidental?
I'm a bloodhound who can read trunk checks when a lady carelessly leaves her trunk outside her stateroom. Besides, Mr. Partos here is a friend of mine. He owes me money.
Oh, so he told you I was going riding at 10 o'clock.
Exactly. So I thought you'd like to ride out on the Bradley Ranch, for horses are horses, not candidates for the bull ring.
I'd love to, Mike.
That's better than I hoped. Let's go.
Mike, let's slow down to a gallop.
All right. Oh, boy. Oh. Quiet. Let's get off and rest a while. I brought a couple of thermos bottles of cold tea in my saddlebag.
Tea?
On shipboard, lemonade and sherry flips. On the Pampas, cold tea.
I forgot to ask the name of my horse.
Chili con carne.
I'm glad to meet you, Chili. Hey, you got a cold, wet nose.
Tell her she shouldn't smell so nice, Chili.
Where do we hitch them? To a blade of grass?
Now just throw your reins over his head. He'll stand like a sentinel. Nothing like cold tea on a warm day on the Pampas. Quenches thirst, peps you up, gives you that relaxed feeling. Yeah.
Are you going to sell these horses?
Not Chili con carne. Chili's grandma once won the sweepstakes for me and saved the mortgage.
Isn't it quiet out here? Not a human being or a house in sight.
Yes, quiet and harmless, like a day nursery. And you had to lie and run away from me. Why?
I should think you could guess, Mike.
Diane.
No, please. Let me go, Mike. Oh, my darling.
You see, there's nothing to run away from, is there?
No. Just then when you kissed me, you and I reached high above the earth. I don't know where, but we were all alone together where nobody else will ever be.
We're going to settle down up there.
Right in the sun, where we can feel it beating down into us.
However you spell it, it's love. Whether there's sun or moon
rain.
On the boat. Did you really know so soon?
I've known about somebody like you ever since I could think. When did you know?
I never thought about anybody like you. So I guess it must have been the minute I saw you.
You're going to see me from now on, Mrs. Mike Bradley.
Oh, Mike. Now I know that's what I've wanted to hear you say. But I've never dared let myself think about it.
What have you dared think about?
Everything. Your arms around me. Everything except being Mrs. Bradley.
Why?
Because perhaps I'm that kind of a girl.
You're going to tell me about some dark, silly past that doesn't concern you and me. If that's so, I hope you won't want me to start in.
No. I'm going to tell you about the present.
There's no present except you and me.
There's another man. I've promised to marry him.
That's the man I said was behind your eyes?
Yes, but you don't see him there now, do you?
No. Had I forgotten he was ever there?
I can't just forget that way.
I know.
But I've never really known anything until you put your arms around me. You see, I thought I loved him, Mike. He's gentle, honest, dear. And I owe him everything. This trip. I even owe him you.
Well, you've got to write him a letter right away.
No, I've got to go back and tell him face to face.
No, that's only an unnecessary ordeal.
It wouldn't be fair if I didn't. You see, he didn't run out on me, and I couldn't run out on him. If I see him myself, I can make him understand. We couldn't be happy any other way, could we, Mike?
I suppose not. You've got to go back and tell him. But Diane, darling, please hurry back.
Lovering, here's your landing card.
Thank you.
This gangway, please.
Dion!
Richard.
Darling. Oh, my dear darling.
How are you, Richard?
Here, let me look at you. Why, it's almost worth letting you go away just for this moment. Come on, let's get out of this crowd. I've got the car outside.
What about the customs?
Oh, I've attended to all that. You've got the courtesy of the port. This way, darling. Well, Diane, home at last.
Yes.
Glad?
Of course.
Sometimes I had a strange, terrible feeling that you wouldn't come back. Well, did you have a good time?
Yes.
Nice crowd on the boat?
Why, yes.
You're tired, aren't you?
No.
Maybe a little excited about getting back.
Well, I've so many things to tell you, I don't know where to begin.
Considering that I'm never going to let you out of my sight again, you have the rest of your life to tell me everything.
But, Richard, I want to tell you something, well...
I don't want to hear a thing. Not till you see what I've got for you.
What is it?
Here. It's your welcome home present.
It's a wedding ring.
Take a look at this morning's paper and see what you think. Listen. Shipping magnate divorced. Mrs. Richard I. Field, wife of Field Line Head, now in Reno.
Oh, no. No, Richard.
True, dear. We had it all out shortly after you left. She saw that it was the only way.
You can't do this.
Oh, but it's all right. She recognizes there's nothing between her and me anymore. She's an honest person, Diane. So, it's all settled. Darling, we can be together always, now?
Always?
Well, what's the matter? Don't you believe it yet?
Well, it's just something I never counted on.
At one time, I never even dared hope for it.
You've given up your family, your home, and your children. You must love me very much.
Your being away showed me I love you more than I ever knew. Every hour empty. Couldn't do a thing down, just wondering about you and what you were doing, waiting for you to come back.
Am I really that much of your world?
You're all of my world. If I ever lost you now, well, we won't even think of that.
No. We mustn't think about that ever again.
No. What was it you wanted to tell me?
Nothing. Nothing important. Richard?
Yes, dear?
When are we going to be married?
Here, Pablo, walk him till he cools off. And no water till sundown.
Si, senor.
Dinah, is there anything fine? Hey, Johnny.
Yeah?
Mail come in yet?
Yeah, sure. It's a letter from New York in small feminine handwriting. You know, it looks awfully thin to me.
Shut up and hand it over. It's her first letter.
Why, Mike. Mike, what's the matter?
Nothing very much. No. Really nothing at all. It just seems there was a first-class chump in the Argentine. His name's Mike Bradley.
You mean...
I mean the works. She's taking a run-out powder. She's married that guy in New York.
Oh, gee, that's tough, Mike. It looks like all women are the same, doesn't it?
Yeah. Only most of them aren't so frank in admitting they're only out to make a sap out of a man.
Well, I never dreamed it about her. It's brutal.
Sure, everything seems brutal when you're on the loser's end of it. But I guess I'm well out of that one.
Oh, how does a dame like that figure things anyway? Can't she recognize a real guy when she sees one?
That's not the point. She's got what she wants. She'll live up there in New York, spending her days buying furs and diamonds to show off in the evening at nightclubs. Probably her husband's a good guy, too. Just another sap. Only he doesn't know it yet.
Is there anything I can do about it, fella?
Sure. If I ever go up to New York again, keep reminding me that Don Juan and Casanova had the only real slant on women. Love 'em and leave 'em.
Please. Cash, please, Mr. Brown. Good morning, Mrs. Fields. We haven't seen you since you and Mr. Fields returned from your honeymoon.
No, we've been on Long Island this fall, but we'll be in town all winter.
Anything I can do for you, Mrs. Fields?
I'm looking for a pair of skis. Mr. Field and I are going to Lake Placid for a couple of weeks.
You'll find them on the third floor, Mrs. Fields. Take the elevator straight ahead.
Excuse me. Where's your gun department? I want to buy a rifle.
The second floor,
Mike.
sir.
Thanks.
Mike.
Well, hello. Fancy meeting you in your own hometown. How are you, Diane? This is a surprise.
Yes. How long have you been in New York?
I don't know. 2 or 3 weeks.
Where are you stopping?
At the Westmoreland?
I've my car outside. Can I drop you anywhere?
No, thanks. I think I'll walk.
All right. How's Johnny? Been well and happy?
Sure.
You look pretty well.
I can't complain.
I'm glad, Mike.
So am I. Well, what are you doing? Buying the store out?
No, just window shopping. I'm afraid I've got to run along. I'm supposed to be at the Club Savoy for luncheon.
Well, Diane, keep up the good luck. And I'll tell Johnny I saw you.
Mike, couldn't we go someplace and talk?
Sure, providing you can break that date and have lunch with me.
That's all right.
Providing you let me pick the place.
Any way you say, Mike.
Guess that's fair enough, isn't it?
Oh, I do so want to talk to you.
Sure. I know a neat little joint just about a block away from here.
The luncheon, it was satisfactory, monsieur?
Excellent, Felix. And I like your little private dining room. A nice, intimate feature that New York should have borrowed from Paris long ago.
Quite so, monsieur. Quiet and, as you say, intimate. Liqueur, madame?
No, thank you.
No?
No, Mike.
Anything else?
No.
Very good, sir.
Well, Mrs. Field.
First time you've called me that.
Okay, it's the last. But while we're on it, how's it working out?
Why, splendidly.
For you and for him, both.
Why, of course.
That's fine. How's his health?
Why, do I really deserve that much, Mike?
I'm sorry. If you felt that was below the belt, I didn't mean it. Skip it.
It skipped.
But I see you're still the same healthy girl, aren't you?
Not a doctor's bill, not a dentist's appointment, not even...
Not even the sun.
What, Mike?
The sun. Don't you remember? We went a little balmy under it once. We were going to settle down in the Argentine for life or something.
Mike?
Well, that's out. I don't blame you. But we'd blame ourselves if we didn't take an hour or two of it now that they've stopped the clock for us.
You don't mean that, Mike. You can't mean it.
What's the matter? Do you like to run away and be caught?
Really, Mike, please. I've got to go. I don't know why I ever spoke to you.
Because you remembered something you missed, that's why. Because you're only out for thrills anyway. And I was once sap enough to take you serious.
No, Mike, no.
Forgive me, Dinah.
Dinah. I've waited so long to hear you say that.
Dinah, why did you do it?
What?
Why did you write that letter and let me spend a year thinking of you as a...
Well, I thought I owed you the truth, Mike.
And like a poor daffy kid, I believed it. But only because I was counting the days, I guess.
No, Mike, really. It was true then, and it's true now.
Only this is true. You're here saying meaningless words while all the rest of you keeps telling me differently. Every second.
Mike, there are lots of people, men and women, who are, well, drawn to each other. Sort of a little spark that flashes up like a skyrocket every now and then, but...
Are you trying to turn the sun, our sun, into a firecracker? It can't be done, Dinah.
No, I guess it can't be done.
So that changes everything.
Nothing's changed, Mike. There's Richard, and there always shall be.
Why didn't you tell him?
Well, I couldn't let him down then. He's turned his whole world, his whole life over to me. I can't ask him to take it back now. It would disappear, and he'd be alone.
How about you? Me? What about us?
Grin and bear it.
Oh, no. Now that I know, do you think I'll stand here and...
Please, Mike. This can only mean one thing first. I think you'd rather love me than hate me, and now you don't hate me anymore. And I thought I'd rather have you hate me than love me. Now I know why I spoke to you today. Because I hoped your eyes wouldn't be so hard. They were. But now they're not again. This is the only way I could think about them and go on, Mike.
Dinah, you must stay.
No.
Then I've got to see you again. Tomorrow?
We're going away tomorrow night. I'll be busy.
Where are you going?
Goodbye, Mike. Mike, darling.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Yes. I'm keeping you locked in my heart where nobody else will ever be. Where only I can talk to you. Without ever seeing you again. Listen for me and yours, Mike. Always.
Pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The third act of Chains, starring Joan Crawford as Diane Lovering and Franchot as Mike Bradley, will be heard shortly. For the first time in 25 years, I've broken an ironclad rule and given an important role to a person who has never been before a camera. The exception to the rule is Helen Burgess. I noticed her in the studio restaurant and saw what I thought was a distinct mark of genius. She had a contract with Paramount, but there was small chance of her ever appearing in an important part. And she had yet to see the inside of a studio soundstage. I gave her the very important role of Louisa Cody, Buffalo Bill's young wife in The Plainsman. I'm not going to prophesy whether or not she will be a great success. You can decide that when you see her. She comes to the stage of the Lux Radio Theater direct from the set, in costume and makeup. And a week's work with Miss Burgess has shown me that my confidence is justified. A little girl with a great talent, Helen Burgess.
I'm so grateful, ladies and gentlemen, for this marvelous chance to work under Mr. DeMille's direction. And if it's a thrill to be the discoverer of someone new to the screen, it's much more of a thrill to be discovered.
I'm sure that everyone in this audience wants to know something about you, Helen. And someone has said that there is nothing so interesting as a fact and nothing so vital as vital statistics. So what are yours?
Well, I was born in Portland, Oregon, and next year I'll be able to vote. I also lived in Tacoma, Washington for a while before coming to Hollywood. I went to Hollywood High School, like B.B. Daniels and so many other DeMille discoveries.
The one difference in your case is that you had never appeared on the screen at all. And most of the girls like B.B. Daniels and Gloria Swanson, who finally found themselves in DeMille bathtubs, were bathing beauties to start with.
Well, I envied them whatever experience they'd had. And I walked out on the set for the first time and met Gary Cooper and Jean Arthur, Charles Bickford, James Ellison, and the rest of the cast. I was so nervous my petticoats kept rustling. The man in charge of the microphone said it sounded just like a ton of coal going down a chute.
Don't ever fear being nervous, my dear. This is your first picture. It's my 63rd. I begin to get nervous a week before the starting date on every picture. And don't get over it until the week after I finish. The first time I'm not nervous before starting a picture, it'll probably be a bad one.
Well, it wasn't nearly so terrifying walking onto the set, though, as it was seeing our first day's work on the screen. I was so afraid I hadn't lived up to expectations that I'd have run away but for Gary Cooper. Gary said, "Well, don't be scared, Helen. This acting is a cinch." And I'm telling you now, you stole every scene.
Yes, and I happen to know that just about then, Gary's knees were knocking together so hard they sounded like castanets.
Well, the thing that makes me feel most at ease is that everybody else in the cast is so much at home. You know, some of the players have been in every one of the 63 DeMille films.
You'll find the DeMille cast is not just a collection of players, it's a reunion.
Well, I can think of only one bigger reunion in Hollywood. Get together all the picture stars who use Lux toilet soap. Then you'd have a reunion. And there seems to be the same friendly spirit here in your Lux Radio Theater, Mr. DeMille, as there is in your cast, which is probably why the show is as good as the soap. Good night.
Good night, Scarlett. We continue the Lux Radio Theater play Chains, starring Joan, Crawford, and Franchot. It's the evening after Diane's unexpected meeting with Mike. She and her husband are at home, dressing for dinner.
Diane,
Yes, Richard?
all packed to go to Lake Placid tomorrow?
Almost, but don't worry. Amy never forgets a thing.
Good gosh, I'm hungry. What's for dinner?
I really don't know.
Aha. Beginning to forget your wifely duties already, eh?
Yes, I mean, it won't happen again, Richard.
Get your skis today?
Skis? Oh, now, isn't it silly? I forgot all about them.
So that's my girl with the efficient head for remembering. Been talking about skis all week and then goes and forgets them.
I'll ask him to send some up by express. Are you all through at the office?
All cleaned up.
Good. Then you sleep late in the morning and stay around the house with me until we leave for the train.
Can't. It's a Board of Governors meeting. Clubs. As long as I'm in town, I've got to attend.
Richard,
Yeah.
I've got a marvelous idea.
Name it.
Let's not wait for that stuffy train trip tomorrow night. Let's get to bed early, get up early, take the open car and every fur robe in the house and motor up. If we leave by 7, we can make Placid by 6 in the evening, no matter how much snow.
Pretty cold ride.
Oh, it'll whisk the cobwebs out of our brains.
Say, what makes you so anxious to get away on our little holiday?
You?
I make you anxious? What's eating you, anyway? You've been talking in riddles ever since you came home today.
Have I? Well, it's just that I want to be with you, alone. Just us two together. Away from the whole world. Oh, I can't explain what I mean.
Why, Diane, I believe there are tears in your eyes. Darling, I'm really touched.
We can motor up, can't we?
I'll say we can. We'll run away from everybody and everything.
Oh, thank you, Richard.
Morning, James. Are we glad we're here, or aren't we?
It's very invigorating, sir.
Mrs. Field still out skiing?
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, a gentleman phoned by the name of Bradley.
Bradley? Bradley? Don't know any Bradleys. Want me?
Yes, sir. I told him I never disturbed you until he came downstairs, sir. Then he asked for Mrs. Field. I told him she was out. And then, before I could ascertain his business, he said he was coming right over.
Right over? Where from?
From the village, I presume, sir.
Huh. Ah. Kidney stew. Was this your noble idea, James?
Mrs. Field ordered it, sir.
James, I'm a very fortunate man.
Yes, sir.
If that's that fellow Bradley, show him right in.
Yes, sir.
I'm Michael Bradley. Is Mr. Field in?
Yes, sir. This way, sir. Mr. Field is expecting you, sir.
Mr. Field?
Yeah? Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Well, you look fresh from civilization.
Came up on the night train.
Sit down, won't you? If you'll excuse me, I'll go right on with my breakfast. All right, James. By the way, Mr. Bradley, have you had yours?
Thanks. I think you'd rather this would be private, Mr. Field.
Well, very well. James, I'll call you when I want to.
Yes.
Mr. Field, there's only one reason I felt I could come up here to see you. And that's because your wife told me you dealt with things pretty straight.
My what? Oh, you know Mrs. Field.
I'm in love with her.
What?
And she's in love with me.
Are you insane?
No. I met her on the boat last year. It was in the cards, Mr. Field, only I couldn't get her to admit it. Until one day she came out to my ranch. And then I knew. We both knew.
What is this? Some filthy blackmailing
No,
insinuation
no. Even then, she was loyal to you. If you've got anything else on your mind, forget it, because it isn't so. But you see, she came back to tell you about me, only she found out how much she meant to you, and she couldn't let you down.
Well, I guess that about settles the matter, doesn't it?
No, it can only be settled one way. Her way, which she's too unselfish to face. So I'm trying to face it for her.
Oh. I suppose she asked you up here so that you might...
Far from it. When I called your office and learned you'd left for the Adirondacks earlier than you expected, I simply knew she'd run away from me.
Bradley, you're kidding yourself.
No, I'm not. You're in as good a position as I am to know a man can't kid himself about a woman.
I think this talk is finished, Mr. Bradley.
Not yet. Diane came through for you, didn't she? And now it's your turn to come through for somebody else.
And what do you propose that I should do about it?
Give her up. Give her back to herself. Oh, I know I'm getting the breaks, but there's nothing I can do to keep them on your side. And I know it's tough, but there's nothing you can do. I could drop out of sight and it wouldn't solve matters. Only a miracle in blood and body could change this picture, Field, and neither you nor I believe in miracles.
Get out of here.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Field.
Get out of here.
All right, then, get this. I'll take her away from you. I never tried, but I can, and now I will. Right past divorce courts and marriage certificates and all the rest of it. And we'll be more openly and honestly and completely together than all the...
You heard me. Get out.
Richard. Well, Richard, what's the matter? Mike.
Diane, you love this man?
No, Richard.
He said he could take you away if he wanted to. Is it true?
No, he couldn't.
Diana, look at me.
You had no right to do this. I told you, this is my husband. He means everything to me, everything. Can't you understand? Can't you see what you're doing?
No, Dinah.
I think she's decided.
No, she hasn't.
All right, then I'll decide.
Richard, put down that gun.
Dan, get out of the way.
Put down that gun, Richard. No, you can't. It's Mike. It's Mike.
I knew, Diana. I know, Mike. I just wanted to be sure.
What are you going to do?
Do, my dear? We're going to settle this matter like civilized people.
Oh, Richard,
It's all right, dearest. I understand. I think Mr. Bradley understands, too.
I'm afraid I don't.
When are you sailing back to the Argentine, Mr. Bradley?
I hadn't thought. Next week, perhaps.
Next week. That doesn't allow you much time, Diane.
You mean?
I mean that you'll be sailing, too, my dear.
Oh, Richard, I can't say anything.
You aren't supposed to. You're not to feel sorry for me. You've given me 2 years, Diane. 2 glorious years. I'm grateful for them.
Please don't.
Diane, please. I said you were not to feel sorry. You see, darling, same old problem. Youth versus, well, shall I say, middle age. You have your youth, Diane. I want you to have it. The man you love with Mike.
I don't deserve this.
Oh, yes, you do, Mike. You deserve anything. Anything that'll make her happy.
Oh, Chili. Oh. Hold it.
Mike, it's glorious out here.
You want to go on?
No, let's just stay here. I want to drink it all in. The moonlight, the pampas.
There's the Southern Cross up there.
Where?
Just about where it used to be.
Oh, it's more wonderful than ever.
And so are you, Mrs. Mike Bradley.
Chains are broken, and our play comes to its close. But Joan Crawford and Franchot will be back in a moment for a curtain speech. 2.5 million letters and postcards from movie fans are received at the studios each year. The bulk of this mail is addressed to the stars and asks the same question: how can I get into the movies? Tonight, that question will be answered by the dramatic coach of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios. formerly director of the famous Little Theater of Dallas, Texas, he probably interviews more candidates for stardom than any man in Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oliver Hinsdale.
Well, Mr. DeMille, I think that even you must admit that that's a pretty big order. For, of course, in this case, how can I get into the movies means how can I act in the movies. Acting is an art, and an art of any kind is a hard taskmaster. There's no formula, no open sesame into this land of make-believe, save that of work, work, work. Believe me, there is, in addition to this prime requisite of work, the requisites and requirements of imagination, idealism, sincerity, a knowledge of life, true love of mankind, and a good appearance. These requirements are so essential and so seldom found in one person that when I came to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, they told me that they would be well satisfied if I found even one promising actor. In 5 years. Well, we've been perhaps a little more fortunate than that. One must have more than a love for acting. He must be willing to leave all for it, even to go without food for it, to think and to live nothing but theater. It's not merely a place to show off a good voice, a good profile, a fine figure. We must be careful lest our urge for the art of the theater is not confused with the desire for self-exploitation. When we have reached the stage in our thinking that we ask nothing of the theater but are willing to give all to it, then we may know that the urge is real and cannot and will not be denied. There's no one key that will open the gates, but a combination will, perhaps. Find that combination, and you will enter. But once in, the real work only just begins. Here are a few of the combination numbers, so to speak. The aspirant must have a broad vision and understanding, a cultivated mind. He should know history, literature, painting, sculpture, music. He should know his Bible. His body must be healthy, active, and must respond to his bidding. A fine, clear complexion which denotes health, vigor, vitality. And there is no better way to a clear complexion than a clear skin. And I know of no better way to a clear skin than by the use of pure toilet soap. LUX toilet soap, for instance. You do not need to be beautiful. Marie Dressler and Wally Beery never won beauty contests. If you are beautiful, don't be misled into thinking that that's all that it requires to get into the movies. The ranks of Hollywood unemployed are full of those with nothing but beauty. I've tested at least 100,000 young men and women for this screen, including those that I've judged from photographs and written reports. Of these, only 17 have made the grade. Among them are Jean Parker, Robert Taylor, Irene Hervey, Martha Sleeper, Mary Carlisle, Robert Young, Betty Furness, Michael Whalen, Virginia Bruce. Some of the others are already equally well known. Others you may never hear of. If you are still determined to go into pictures, take whatever opportunity you can get. Go to the little theaters or any amateur group in your neighborhood. Start in, if necessary, by sweeping the floors. Paint scenery, understudy, be a prompter, do anything. And don't worry. If you think, perhaps, that I have painted a dismal picture, bear in mind that every major studio spends thousands of dollars yearly scouting the country for promising performers. We always need talent. Your big chance will come when you are ready to accept it, and only then. Good luck, and good night.
Before the movies discovered glamour, it was just an old Scotch word meaning a spell cast by magic. But a good two-word definition of the term today would be Joan Crawford. She is, of course, one of the best-dressed women in Hollywood, and I seem to have contributed to her leadership in style because I discovered her designer, Adrian. In fact, Adrian asked me to look at the first gown he designed for her. I agreed and waited for her to come to my office. After a while, there was a knock at the door. I said, "Come in, Joan." The door opened. Joan took one look at me and fled, apparently in terror. I didn't know until this week why she ran away, and think the reason is one she'd better explain to you herself. Miss Joan Crawford.
To tell the truth, I was scared to death of Mr. DeMille. I had visions of entering a room in complete darkness and suddenly finding myself underneath a blinding spotlight with Mr. DeMille seated on a throne and shouting, "It won't do." The shock of finding him a human being was too much. I had to run.
Yeah, it's time to do something when beautiful women run from you like they do from Harpo Marx. But no need to apologize, Joan. Your performance tonight makes up for everything. My congratulations to you also, Franchot.
It's been great playing on a program that Joan and I listen to so often, C.B. And I'd like to congratulate you on the way you speak. Joan and I call you the final G-man because you never drop a final G.
But I speak an entirely different language on the set. Out there, Jenny isn't a girl's name. It's an electrical generator. A high hat isn't something you wear. It's a camera stand. A lily isn't a flower. It's a good take or scene. I once asked a new assistant director to rush a lot of babies on the set. In 10 minutes, he was back with about 50 children. And what I wanted was some spotlight.
You learn more in pictures with a new language. For instance, Clark Gable learned to swim. When we were making Chain, the script called for several swimming scenes, and Clark couldn't swim a stroke at the time, but I taught him how. And in return, he taught me how to shoot a gun.
Personally, I'm a chess player. You can see where Joan gets her complexion, C.B. Swimming, shooting, she's out of doors all the time.
In just a minute, dear. If you were a little more observant, you'd know that Lux toilet soap has lots to do with it. I've used Lux for years, at home, on the set, and I even carry it with me when I go away. It's really wonderful.
So that's the secret, is it? And here's another little secret, C.B. Joan's taking singing lessons.
Oh, won't you sing for us, Joan?
No, Mr. DeMille.
Joan. Joan, whoever heard her saying no to Mr. DeMille?
No. Millions of people just heard it. But I'll make up for it by announcing next week's show.
Oh, thanks.
Next week, Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray will be with you in the Lux Radio Theater. The play is Main Street, adapted from the famous novel by Sinclair Lewis. And with two such marvelous players, you can look forward to a really great program. My thanks to you all, and good night.
We'll be listening in next Monday. Good night, C.B.
Good night.
Thank you, Miss Crawford and Mr. Tone. And lots of success to both of you in your new Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer picture, The Gorgeous Hussy, soon to be released with Robert Taylor, Lionel Barrymore, Melvin Douglas, and James Stewart. Our cast tonight included Gilbert Emery, Wally Mayer, Lou Merrill, Frank Nelson, Margaret Seddon, Walter Solderling, and Leora Thatcher. Miss Crawford, Mr. Tone, and Mr. Hinsdale appeared through courtesy of MGM. Our play, Chained, was based on the MGM photoplay of the same name, which starred Miss Crawford and Clark Gable. Mr. DeMille and Miss Burgess appeared through courtesy of Paramount, and Mr. Louis Silvers, 20th Century Fox, where he has just completed the musical arrangements for To Marry with Love. And now, Mr. DeMille.
As Miss Crawford announced, our play next Monday night is Main Street, starring Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray in this modern classic by Sinclair Lewis. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us at that time to welcome Miss Stanwyck and Mr. McMurray. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Love Will Tell, from the 20th Century Fox production, Sing, Baby, Sing. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. Radio Theater presents Jack Oakie and Helen Twelvetrees in one Sunday afternoon. LUX presents Hollywood. Tonight, you will meet Hollywood through such famous personalities as Jack Oakie, Helen Twelvetrees, Alan Hale, Cecil B. DeMille, Agnes Ayres, Mrs. Evelyn Offield, and Mr. Louis Silvers, conductor of the LUX Radio Theater Orchestra. Brought to you by the makers of LUX Toilet Soap, the beauty care preferred by 9 out of 10 of Hollywood's leading stars and attractive women everywhere. A distinguished audience awaits our play tonight. Seated before me are 3 of motion picture's newest stars, June Lang, Muriel Evans, and the leading citizen of Van Buren, Arkansas, Bob Burns. Greetings to all from LUX. Nothing is so important to loveliness as smooth, clear skin. Just remember that while LUX toilet soap is fine enough for movie star complexions, it is so inexpensive that any girl anywhere can buy and use it all the time. Keep your skin fresh, smooth, and delicately fragrant with the gentle, active lather of LUX toilet soap. And now, let me turn you over to our producer. He brings to radio stars and plays of the same great caliber that have established him as the world's outstanding contributor to motion pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's play begins one quiet Sunday afternoon in a small Missouri town. So does the story of tonight's star, Jack Oakie. Only in Jack's case, the afternoon wasn't so quiet. He claims he yelled louder than any baby born in Sedalia, Missouri. But he says he had a reason for yelling. He arrived just too late for Sunday dinner. Jack spent most of his boyhood in Oklahoma, but accompanied his mother to New York when she joined the faculty of the Scudder School for Girls. New Yorkers didn't care for his real name, Offield, so they shortened Oklahoma and called him Oakie. He's used the name ever since. As a telephone operator in Wall Street, Jack received the tip that made him a fortune. The tip was that he get out of Wall Street and go on the stage. Within a few months, he was a song and dance man on Broadway. When pictures began to talk, he thought they were talking to him, so he responded by coming to Hollywood. Jack has been at Paramount for 9 years. At present, he's a promoter in Champagne Waltz. He's also been a sailor, an aviator, a press agent, a cowboy, and a college student. In fact, as a college student, he's in a class by himself because he never went to college. So tonight, I've given him a degree in dentistry and the leading part, that of Dr. Biff Grimes. I've long believed him capable of more than straight comedy, and the serious parts of tonight's play will give Jack his first real opportunity to prove me right or wrong. Our other star tonight is Miss Helen Twelvetrees. Helen studied to become a painter, but she transferred her art from canvas to the stage and had already starred in such successes as An American Tragedy and Broadway when she was spotted by a talent scout and brought into films. Miss Twelvetrees has just returned from Melbourne, where she was the first American actress to play the lead in a picture filmed in Australia. She appears tonight in the role of Amy in One Sunday Afternoon, written by James Hagan. We hear it now in the LUX Radio Theater, starring Jack Oakie with Helen Twelvetrees. It's a stifling Sunday afternoon, late in August. In Biff Grimes' tiny office, he and his old friend Snappy Downer are growing sentimental about old times, recalling the songs of their younger days. Biff, middle-aged and slightly gray, sits sprawled in his dentist's chair, silently regarding the red-nosed Snappy, who leads off with a chorus of an old favorite.
It was there I knew that you loved me true.
You love me true.
You were 16.
You were 16.
The village queen. Oh, baby, what a voice.
Yes, Amy?
Stop that noise.
Noise. Me and Snappy singing.
Stop it.
All right. You see, the little woman doesn't understand, Snappy. Nothing artistic about it.
You know, Biff, I used to have a good voice. So did you. You sing something.
Huh?
Yeah, sing something.
Say, listen, you brought over the refreshments this afternoon. Biff Grimes wants to be entertained. Biff Grimes, the well-known dentist of Hillsdale, was entertained on Sunday afternoon by Snappy Downer, the man who sells fish and crabs at Duncan's Market. Ha ha! Go on, Snappy, another little song.
Say, Biff, I know a pip.
Good.
You know, I used to sing it with the harp effect, but I busted the harp.
That's fine.
You know, you like this song, Biff. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime.
I said cut it out. I don't like that song.
Yeah, what's the matter with it?
Well, it brings up something. Well, I just don't like it. See, I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Don't get so.
Oh, forget it. Hey, listen, I got a song that's up for you. Give me a note.
Yeah, which one?
Any one. Biff Grimes ain't particular. Bum, 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 bum. Put on your old... Start again. Bum, 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 bum. Put on your old gray bonnet with the blue ribbons on it, then we'll hit your top into the sleigh.
Biff.
Yes, Amy?
Do you want me to come in there?
You don't want to see my wife, do you, Snappy?
No.
Never mind, honey. Stay where you are.
Making all that racket. If I hear any more, I'll come in there and put you both out of the house.
All right, honey. You see what I have to put up with? It's a shame. Man can't have a little peace and comfort in his own home. You know it ought to be in the marriage laws.
What?
Peace and comfort, that's what. Am I right?
Right.
Good old Snappy. Ha ha. Snappy, remember when we was kids? Remember Avery's amusement park? How long ago was that?
Oh, must have been 108 years ago or so. There was you and me, Beansy Miller, and Hugo Barnstead.
Yeah, Hugo Barnstead.
And Virginia Brush. You know, you were stuck on her, Biff.
Nah, I wasn't.
Oh, yes, you was. Yes, you was. You was in love with her. You used to sing, in the good old summertime.
In the good old... I know. I used to sing this song just because Virginia liked it.
You know, she was a swell girl, Virginia was. Hugo stole her away from you, remember?
Ah, that Hugo was just a plain everyday skunk. I never did like him. But I'd have married Virginia if it hadn't been for him. He stole her away from me. It's an awful thing for a skunk to steal another man's girl.
Yep, I never did.
It ain't right. Virginia never cared for him, nohow. I was the one she was nuts about. Hugo Barnstead. Oh, I'd like to get my hands on him. What I wouldn't do to him.
Yeah, you're not jealous, are you, Biff?
Say, Biff Grimes is too big a man to get jealous over anybody. Anyway, haven't I got Amy? Haven't we been married for... Oh, shucks. I didn't care nothing about Virginia.
Yeah, what'd you say if I told you they was in town?
What?
Yeah, to stop at the hotel across the street.
Virginia and Hugo?
Yep. Have a swell car, too. Say, they must have plenty of money. Hugo's president of a bank, so I heard.
Yeah? Did you see Virginia?
Sure.
How's she look?
Swell. But Hugo, he looks kind of bilious. You know, you're the one she should have married, Biff.
Well, maybe you're right. That dirty, sneaking little rat. All my life, Hugo Barnstead has stuck his nose around. I'll get even one of these days.
Sure, and he'll deserve it, too.
Sing me a song, Snappy.
Yeah, sad music or comic?
Better make it sad and soothing.
Sad, all right. You know, I always cry when I sing this one. Goodbye, little girl, goodbye.
Why
don't
the trouble with the
cry,
girls of
little
today?
girl,
They
don't
should be home
cry.
with their mothers.
In
my uniform of blue, I'll come marching back to you. Well, answer that, Snappy.
Yeah.
Tell him the doctor's out of town.
Hello, the doctor's out of town. Did you get that, Biff? Snappy Downer himself, yes, sir.
Dirty, sneaking little rat.
Huh?
Hugo Barnstead.
Oh, yeah. You know, you should have married Virginia, Biff.
I know it.
Say, what is this? Hello? Say, didn't I just tell you that... Who? Oh, hello, Dick. Yeah, this is Snappy. Oh, yeah? Yeah, wait a minute. It's Dick Martin from the hotel. Man over there got a toothache.
Yeah, give me the phone. Hello, Dick. Yeah, this is Biff. No, it's Sunday. I never work on Sunday. Besides, Amy and I are going out for a little walk. Huh? I don't care if he's important. Biff Grimes important, too. Thank President, who cares? Hey, what? What names you say?
Hey, Snappy, yeah? It's Hugo Barnstead. No.
Oh, hello, Dick. Yeah, I'll see him. Send him right over. Hugo Barnstead. You speak of a skunk and he sticks his nose around.
Yeah, you're going to pull his tooth for him?
Yeah. Can you imagine? Hugo Barnstead coming to good old Biff Grimes to have his tooth pulled. He picked a good place to come to, didn't he? Yeah, a swell place.
Now, Biff, you be careful.
Sure.
Yeah, don't do anything you'll be sorry for.
Don't worry about me. Biff Grimes are never sorry for anything. Come in.
You the dentist here?
Yeah, that's right. Have a seat, Hugo.
What's that? Biff Grimes. Well, I had no idea you would ever... So you did become a dentist?
Yeah, been a long time, Hugo.
Yes, must be 25 years. Let's see. Last time I saw you was when you had that trouble at the factory.
Yeah.
How are you, Snappy?
Hiya. Sit down in the chair, Hugo.
Yeah. Got an awful toothache. Look. Right here, hey? Hurts like the deuce. Wanted to wait till I got over to Oakley, but Virginia, she's with me, said to have it out now. She's coming up here in a little while.
Oh, that's so good.
Don't like toothaches. Terrible things. Had 'em all my life. You won't hurt, will you, Biff?
You won't feel it.
I want gas.
You'll get gas.
No.
My assistant, Miss Robertson, is off today, so Snappy down and you'll have to take her place.
Hey, now, wait a minute, Biff.
Come over here.
Oh, now, Biff.
Hand me that nose piece.
Huh?
For the gas, come on.
Oh, yeah. Here you are.
All right now, Hugo. Inhale. Deep. Deep as you can. Fill up your lungs. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
He's going under, Biff.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Biff Grimes?
What's that?
You and me. Avery Amusement Park. Virginia.
Inhale, Hugo.
You thought you were going to marry Virginia. But I fooled you. I fooled you. I fooled you, Biff Grimes.
He's out. Hugo Barnstead. I've got you right where I want you, you crawling little rat. Oh, I've been waiting for this chance. Get away from that gas tank, Snappy.
Biff, what are you doing?
Yes, for gas, anybody's going to get it. Plenty of it.
Biff, you can't do this. You can't do this.
Shut up. Breathe, Hugo. Breathe in deep. Avery Amusement Park. 25 years ago. Avery Park. Amy and Virginia. We used to go over there. I can close my eyes and see it now. Avery
Park. Biff? Hey, Biff Grimes.
Hello, Hugo.
Say, I've been looking all over for you. You're late.
The girls are waiting?
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet.
Where are we supposed to meet them? Oak Street Empress, wasn't it?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, who are they anyway, Hugo? You know Biff Grimes is pretty particular about the girls.
Well, I only know one of them. Name's Virginia. Said she'd bring a friend.
Is she a good looker?
Who Virginia is? I don't know about the friend.
Well, it won't do any harm to take a look. But if they don't suit me, Hugo, you know Biff Grimes, 23 Skidoo.
Goodness sake, sit still. What are you fidgeting around for?
Oh, Virginia, I'm scared.
Of what?
Well, I never met a boy like this. That is, without a proper introduction.
Well, Hugo Barnstead will introduce you to him.
Do you suppose he's a nice-looking fellow?
Oh, of course he is.
And do you think he'll like my new dress?
I know he will.
And do you think he'll like me?
He'll fall in love with you the minute he sees you.
Virginia, you stop that. Don't you talk like that.
Well, he might. You can't tell. And you might fall in love with him.
Oh, Virginia, I'd die.
Tell the truth, Amy. Weren't you ever in love with a boy?
Oh, Virginia.
Oh, you can tell me. I won't tell anybody.
Well, I thought I was once. I don't know.
Well,
when I was very young, of course, that's a long time ago, you understand. It was in school.
Mm-hmm.
There was a boy. I don't know. He never even looked at me, but... Virginia, did you ever have a feeling in your heart? Something that you feel is going to happen, and it doesn't? That's the way my heart was. This boy always seemed lonely somehow. Everybody had it in for him, even the teachers. They called him a bully, but I know he wasn't. I saw him do a lot of good things. When the big boys picked on the smaller ones, he helped the little fellows out. I know he had a lot of good in him. Good that nobody else could see.
Who was this boy?
Oh, you wouldn't know him.
Well, I might. Who was it?
Biff Grimes.
Biff Grimes? You mean that big bully that hangs around Larson's drugstore?
Yes.
Why, Amy, he's terrible. The reputation... Amy, I'd be ashamed to mention his name. I heard that he drinks and smokes cigarettes.
Well, of course, that was a long time ago. Oh, shucks, I'm all over it now. He doesn't even know I'm alive.
Amy. What? They're coming.
Oh, dear.
Look, that's Hugo Barnstead, the fellow with the orange tie. And the other fellow... Amy.
Oh, dear.
It's Biff Grimes.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, Virginia, I think I'd better go.
No, just sit down. Now, just pretend you don't see them. And that'll show them that we're good girls and that they can't trifle with us.
There they are, Biff. I see them.
Swell, huh, Biff?
Hey, pretty swell, Hugo. Say, I've seen her around town. What's the one you got picked up for me?
The little one on the left.
Oh, nothing doing. I know that scrawny little thing. We used to go to school together. Amy something or other.
She ain't so bad.
I'm telling you, she's skidoo. You can't pick anything better than that. Well, Biff Grimes will do his own picking.
Wait a minute, Biff.
I picked the other one.
Oh, but that ain't fair.
23. Everything is fair to Biff Grimes. Say, I've always wanted to meet her, though. She's all the fudge.
Oh, gee, Biff. All right. Well, we'll fix it.
Well, say something.
Well, all right. Oh, hello, girls.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Nice afternoon.
Yes, yes.
Oh, say something. They don't care about the weather. They want to meet me.
Well, I see you got over here.
That's right.
And you brought your girlfriend along.
Yes.
Well, I brought my boyfriend, too. How do you like him?
Hi, girls. Introduce me.
I'd like to introduce my boyfriend.
Surely you don't.
This is Biff Grimes.
Hi, girls. I love my wife, but oh, you kid.
How do you do?
Now, let me see. Your name is Miss Virginia, ain't it?
How did you know my name was Virginia?
Oh, I found out. And, what's your girlfriend's name?
Oh, excuse me. This is Miss Lynn, Amy Lynn. This is Mr. What did you say your last name was?
Farnstead.
Oh, of course. Hugo Barnstead.
My name is Grimes, Biff Grimes, chicken inspector.
Miss Lynn, this is Mr. Grimes.
No, Mr. Little Girl, just Biff.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm swell. Say, I used to know you, didn't I?
Yes, we went to school together.
That's right. You sure was a funny looking little thing then, wasn't you?
Oh, was I?
You bet you was. Remember that day I slept at the principal and almost got a licking and you helped me out? I never got a chance to thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, anyway, thanks. Even if you was funny looking, you wasn't bad at heart.
Well, I always liked you, Biff. Amy.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have said that.
Well, you could have waited.
I'm sorry, Biff.
Oh, that's all right. I guess all the gals in them days was kind of stuck on me. Ishka-bibble, ishka-bibble.
Well, how would you girls like to take a little walk?
Oh, why, yes. We'll take a little walk.
I guess an ice cream soda wouldn't go bad either, eh?
Would you like an ice cream soda, Amy? I like a college ice.
Say, Goldstein's got something new. I tried it out last night. She'll rave about it. He says New York's going wild over it.
Yes?
You know when New York goes wild over anything, it must be good.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it, Biff?
Well, he spreads nuts all over the ice cream.
I never heard of that before. Did you, Amy? No.
Say, that guy ain't dead. Biff Grimes never lets the grass grow under his feet, neither. New York style, that's me, big stuff every time.
Yeah,
You know something, little girl? Virginia, that's the name, ain't it? Well, do you know where they got that name from?
This is...
State of Virginia. Yes, sir. That's where Abraham Lincoln was born. I guess you didn't know that, did you? Very few people do. Yes, indeed it is. You know, it's too bad I haven't met you before, Virginia.
But
Biff Grimes thinks that you're one of the nicest little gals he ever met.
Biff,
I'll say, oh boy, hey kid.
Listen, Miss Virginia's supposed to...
All right, never mind, my boy. Everything's going to be all right. Virginia and me's getting along fine. Yes, sir, fine. How about that, eh, Virginia? Well, let's go. Goldstein's drugstore. You can take the little one, Hugo.
Sure, Biff. My arm, Miss Virginia.
Hey, I said...
Thank you, Mr. Barnstead. I'd love to go with you.
Say, I meant for you to...
You know, Virginia, I've wanted to take you to Goldstein's for a long time now.
Oh, Mr. Barnstead.
Why, the low down right out from under my nose.
Oh, Mr. Grimes.
Huh? What?
I don't mind if you take me, Mr. Grimes.
Well, all right, Rudd. Come on, let's get it going.
Jack Oakie and Helen Twelvetrees will be back with you in a minute. But in that minute, we're going out near Santa Monica, where they're shooting Ladies in Love on the 20th Century Fox lot. You'll overhear what two extra girls are saying about their friend Dot.
Search me, what's the matter? Do I know why they don't want to ask Dot? She's your roommate. You ought to know why the boys don't like to take her out.
I can't think of a thing that's wrong with her, except maybe her complexion.
Well, isn't that enough? Boy, if my complexion were bad, I wouldn't expect to keep my job, even if I am only an extra, much less get dates.
Dot's awful careless, really. She thinks she can dab rouge and powder on her face day after day and let them stay there. And she can't. Not and keep a good complexion.
Why don't you tell her? Break down and buy her a cake of LUX toilet soap. She's probably getting cosmetic skin.
Cosmetic skin comes on so gradually, it's hard to tell you're taking chances. That's why it's smart to guard against it. To use Lux toilet soap regularly before you put on fresh makeup and always before you go to bed. Keep on using rouge and powder as much as you like. Lux toilet soap has an active lather that goes deep down into your pores and removes every trace of dust and dirt and stale cosmetics. 9 out of 10 screen stars use Lux toilet soap to keep skin lovely. It's good for your skin, too. And once again, Mr. DeMille.
We continue with our play One Sunday Afternoon, starring Jack Oakie as Dr. Biff Grimes and featuring Helen Twelvetrees as Amy. We are back in the present day, in Biff Grimes' office. Hugo Bonstead lies unconscious in the dentist's chair with the gas filling his lungs. Biff stands over him, a dull look in his eyes, as his mind flashes back to the days of their youth. Snappy Downer, his face contorted with fear, tries vainly to shut off the gas.
Biff, let me turn off that gas. Get away. But you can't do this, Buff. You can't do it.
Yeah, he took her away from me, didn't he? He took Virginia away from me. That night in Snyder's beer garden.
But that was 25 years ago. You can't do it.
Yeah, 25 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. Snyder's beer garden. I was there with Virginia.
Oh, Biff, listen.
Yeah, with Virginia. I can even hear the music. Snyder's beer garden.
Mrs. Oberstädter! Yoo-hoo! Mrs. Oberstädter! Oh, big A! You see the fight? Fight? Yes, over by the bowling alleys. That Biff Grimes boy has won. Oh, such a bully. Such a loafer. Always he has to spoil a good time by punching. Oh, sure.
I suppose you heard that.
Oh, heard what?
Mrs. Oberstadt and Mrs. Schutzendorf, didn't you hear what they said about you?
Ah, that don't worry me.
Well, it does me. Biff Grimes, I want to tell you something. I'm a respectable girl, and I'm not in the habit of going with people that want to drink and fight.
I didn't start the fight, did I?
Yes, you did.
I did not. You think I'm going to stand by and take an insult?
Oh, that boy didn't say anything.
He did, too. I know what he said. When Biff Grimes takes his girl out, nobody's going to pass a remark.
Aren't you a gentleman enough to ignore it?
No, I'm gentleman enough to take a slap at his nose.
Well, if you ever do it again, I'll walk away from you.
Well, all right. I'm sorry I did it, Virginia. I've hurt your feelings. I'm sorry about that, too. I guess I was just jealous.
Well, I don't see why you should get jealous over me.
Well, I can't help it. See, ever since that day I first met you in Avery's Park, I've cared about you. Well, you know that, Virginia.
Why don't you go with those other girls that you like to talk about?
Because I want you.
Amy Lind likes you.
I don't care anything about her. You're the only one I want to... Virginia, listen, whenever I'm near you, I just seem to forget everything.
Oh, don't be foolish.
I'm not. Can't help it. Say, by the way, they're running an excursion down Election next Sunday. Well, maybe you'd like to go.
I'm going to be busy next Sunday. I have an important engagement.
Is it more important than I am?
I should say it is.
I thought I was your steady.
You've got another thought coming.
Want to meet Hugo Barnstead?
Suppose I am.
That's who it is. Hugo Barnstead. You can't fool me, Virginia. You've been meeting him all the time.
Well, suppose I have.
Well, I won't stand for it.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, he better keep away from me, that's all. I don't like him. I never did like him. He's a sneak. And the next time I see him, I'm going to tell him what I think.
Listen to the little boy talk. I thought you were a big man, Mr. Grimes. To hear you talk, one would think you owned the world. I've heard of the great things you're going to do. So far, I haven't seen anything.
Well, ain't I... Ain't I studying hard to be a dentist?
A dentist?
Yes, a dentist. I only got 4 more years to go. When I get through, I'm going to put up a big dentist shop right in this town.
I'm not in the least interested.
Well, you will be when you see my name hanging out in front. I'm going to have a big gold sign painted. Biff Grimes, Painless Dentist.
Yoo-hoo, Virginia. Oh, there's Amy. And Hugo Barnstead.
Oh, what's he doing here?
Hello, Virginia. Hello, Amy. Hello, Hugo.
Hello, Virginia.
We've been looking all over for you, Virginia. We were looking for you. Hello, Biff.
Hello.
Hello, Biff.
Yeah.
Well, come on, sit down.
Called your house, but your mother said you was out.
So you brought Amy. Yes, and we've been on the loop-de-loop 3 times.
Yeah, we went through the tunnel twice.
Did you kiss her in the dark? Of course he didn't kiss me. Are you having a good time, Biff?
Yeah, swell.
Oh, Biff, I hear you was in a fight.
Well?
With Andy Mullen, is that right?
What about it?
Nothing. Only I just saw him outside and he was... There he is now, coming in the door.
Yeah, I see him. Got his pal with him, too, ain't he?
I think we better go.
Oh, don't get excited. I ain't going to start nothing.
There he is, Andy, over there. Yeah, hiding behind the skirt.
Biff, sit down.
Oh, we'll just walk out. I ain't going to fight.
Yeah, funny how a cute little girl takes up with such rough people. Yeah, ain't it? Yeah, you'd think she'd pick up somebody that was decent.
Why the
Come on, Amy.
Oh, which girl was you talking about? Why, the swell-looking one. Ain't she some cutie, huh? She's good enough for me. Hiya, cutie. How about a little stroll down by the lake?
Shut up, you rats.
We ain't going to get in any fight.
Listen, you. That last remark.
Yeah, what about it?
But I don't like it.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
This. Now, try and get up. Just try.
Yeah. So you fight in my place, yeah? House with them. Come on, boys. Take them out here. House with them.
Get back, you guys. You lay a hand on me and I'll drop you alongside of this mug here. I'll get out of here by myself, see, and I don't need any help. Come on, Virginia.
No. I never want to see you again, Biff, right? I hate you. You're a bully. A big bully.
All right. I'll see you over in Avery's Park Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock.
I won't be there.
Avery's Park at 8. Come on, you guys. Break it up. Let me out of here.
Well, I guess she isn't coming after all, Biff.
I don't see her. Guess she saw at me. Gee, can you imagine sore because I was protecting her good name? That's all I was doing.
Of course, Biff.
Any girl would have been proud to have a man protect her good name. You understand that, don't you, Amy?
Of course I do, Biff. Haven't you seen her at all?
Not since that night.
And you were to meet her here?
8 o'clock.
It's after 9 now.
That's right.
That's too bad.
Don't I know it?
If I ask you something, Biff, will you tell me?
Sure, what is it?
Do you love Virginia?
Well,
You don't have to tell me unless you want to.
yes, I do love her. I guess maybe I got a little too crazy about her. She somehow was my ideal. You know, every fella has an ideal. Somebody he cares for, and when he cares for that somebody, well, nothing else matters. It's a sort of an ingrown pain. It starts in the pit of your stomach and works right up to your neck. Well, that's the way I felt towards Virginia.
I see. Of course, you told her that you loved her.
Lots of times. She always laughed at me. You know, there's nothing sincere about Virginia. At heart, she's a teaser. That's what rouses the old devil in me.
I understand, Biff.
Do you? You know, Amy, I like to talk to you. Somehow, well, I don't know. Virginia never could sit down and talk the way we've been talking. I like it. How'd you happen to come over here tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I just came over.
Did you have a date?
No,
You sure?
I haven't got a beau.
Funny. I thought you and Hugo Barnstead was keeping company.
Hugo Barnstead? Oh, no. He just took me out once. He doesn't care anything about me.
Well, he's an awful mug. I don't see what any girl can see in him. You know, I wonder if Virginia...
What?
Oh, nothing. It's funny, ain't it?
What is?
Oh, sitting here talking like this.
Don't you like it?
I sure do. I've always wanted to talk to somebody like this. See, over at our house, there's nobody but the old man, the kid brothers, and Pop don't work much, so I gotta go out and do the Huston. By the way, I'm starting next week at the Phoenix Box Factory. Of course, most of that money's going to help me through that dental school. I'm studying to be a dentist, you know.
Are you, Biff?
Yeah, I'm going to be the swellest little molar extractor in Oakley.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Of course, that's just the start. Someday, you know, I expect to be mayor of this town.
Oh, gee, Biff.
Yeah, that's going to make Virginia proud of me. Yes, sirree.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Amy. Hello, Biff.
Oh, hello, Snappy. What are you doing over here?
Oh, nothing. Just out for a little walk. Me and Gladys. She's my steady.
Hush your mouth, Steady.
Say, I guess you heard the news, hey, Biff?
What news?
Well, ain't you heard about Virginia?
Well, what about Virginia?
She got married this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Did she?
Yeah, I thought you knew. You was going with her.
Yeah, say, it seems I did hear something about that.
Guess you know who she married, don't you?
Who?
Hugo Barnstead.
Hugo Barnstead?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, I certainly worked hard to fix it up for that boy.
Well, I thought she was your steady.
Virginia? No, she's just a nice little girl, that's all. Well, I guess everybody around here thought I was kind of stuck on her, but I wasn't. It was just one of my little jokes. So, Snappy, when you see the gang, you just say Biff Grimes is leading his own life and he's doing fine.
Sure. Say, I saw Hugo this afternoon. He's going to work for his uncle in the box factory. Got a swell job. He and the happy bride leaving on the midnight train. Say, we're going to throw rice and everything.
That's good. That's swell.
Well, I guess we're running along.
All right, Snappy.
See you later, Biff. Come on, Gladys, come on.
Biff, listen.
Yeah?
I know, Biff. It hurts, doesn't it?
I guess it does.
Sure it does. Your heart feels like it was all cut open and bruised. I know.
Do you, Amy?
Yes.
Oh, when he climbs in that plane, I hope he breaks his leg.
Biff, you mustn't say that. It isn't...
Well, I can't help it.
You mustn't. Say you're sorry, please.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry. See, you know, Amy, you're the first person that ever made me take back anything. I kind of feel, well, I don't know. I'm just glad I know you, that's all, Amy. If I ask you something, you won't mind, will you?
What is it?
Can I be your steady?
Oh, do you want to?
Sure.
All right, Biff.
Oh, that'll be swell, Amy.
But, Biff, you aren't saying this just because she...
What?
Oh, never mind. I don't care anyway. I'm awfully fond of you, Biff. I've always been. Are you happy?
You bet I am.
Really?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm happy, Biff. I'm awfully happy.
Come in. Oh, come in, Biff. Sit down.
You want to see me, Hugo?
I wouldn't have sent for you if I hadn't, old man. You know, I haven't seen much lately of you, Biff.
I've been busy.
Still studying to be a dentist, huh?
Yep, every night.
You're not letting that interfere with your job down here at the factory, are you?
Why should it interfere?
You're not studying on our time.
I told you I was studying nights.
All right. Now, don't get sore. You know, I'm in a pretty important position running this plant, and I got to make sure my employees do their jobs.
All right. What's it you want to see me about?
Biff, how long you and Amy been married now?
About 2 years.
That's right. You got married just a little while after me in Virginia, didn't you?
That's right.
Seen Virginia lately?
Oh, I met her a couple of times on the street.
Looking pretty swell, ain't she? Great girl, Virginia. Finest little woman in the world. I only said
Listen, Hugo, that cut machine out there is being overhauled. I got to go see...
Sit down. I won't keep you long.
Well, what is it?
Biff, my uncle isn't satisfied with the way things are going down here. We're not making enough money.
No?
Oh, he expects me to double the output and cut down the expenses. So you see, Biff, I got a scheme a bit.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you can help me. I may be able to do something for you a little later.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I mean it. I'd be glad to do something for you and Amy.
You better let me worry about Amy, Hugo.
Oh, come on now. Forget your pride. You work along with me, and I think I can show you how to make some more money.
Now, let's get on to the point. What do you want?
Well, my uncle informs me that there are too many men laying off sick. At least that's what they say, and I'm going to put a stop to it. The Phoenix Box Factory is paying its help to work, not to be sick.
I found the men good workers.
Well, they're not. Now, what I have in mind is I'd like to have you mingled with the men. You can keep your eyes open and kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, I do my own work. I don't notice the others.
But you could begin to notice them. Some of them are on the job, I suppose, but others ain't. I want you to report those fellas to me. Now, who would you suggest I get rid of?
You mean get fired?
Yeah.
Oh, spy work, eh?
Oh, I wouldn't call it that.
Well, I wouldn't. If you think you can make a sneak out of me, you're crazy. I'm not doing anybody's dirty work, you understand?
Still the same old Biff Grimes, ain't you? Always looking for trouble.
No, I ain't looking for trouble.
Yes, you are, but don't forget this. The Phoenix Box Factory pays you your living, and you'll do as I want to get out.
All right, I'll get out.
Who's there?
Evening, Hugo. Working late, ain't you?
What are you doing here? You know that employees ain't allowed in the factory at night.
You're forgetting I'm not an employee any longer. You fired me this afternoon, you remember?
Get out of here.
Oh, no. I got something coming to me, and I want it. I want the 2 weeks' salary you owe me.
You can see the cashier in the morning.
No, I can't. I saw him tonight, and he says that you told him not to give it to me.
Well, what of it?
I want that money, Hugo. It's coming to me, and I want it.
You don't get a nickel.
No? We'll see about that.
Put on that gun.
Now, listen, Hugo. Do I get that money, I'll blow you wide open.
Put on that gun.
Well?
Don't shoot.
That's right. Crawl.
Stop. Don't shoot.
Come on, crawl, you slivering rat.
Oh, don't.
Ah, Hugo Barnes said get up on your feet. I wouldn't shoot you. You skunk. You ain't worth it.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I'll get out of here. Sure. Before I do, I want you to stand up. Stand up nice and straight, Hugo, because you're going down again fast.
Where were you, Biff?
Huh? Oh, I was just taking a walk.
Where to?
Oh, I down the station.
Biff, you're worried about something.
Who, me?
Is everything going all right at the factory?
Well, sure. Well, what makes you say that?
Oh, who could that be?
That's right. I'll answer it, honey.
All right. I better go fix up a little. It might be company.
Well, hello, Charlie. Hello, Matt.
Hello, Biff.
What you fellas doing here?
Official business, Biff. The chief wants to see you down at headquarters.
Headquarters? What are you doing, kidding?
Not so you could notice it. You took a punch at Hugo Bonstead, didn't you? It's assault and battery.
And you tried to hold up the place.
I didn't.
You had a gun, didn't you? Come on.
Wait a minute. Not so loud, will you? My wife's in there. Listen, I wasn't going to hold up anybody. I got fired today. Hugo wouldn't give me my dough. Was coming to me. I worked for it. I worked hard.
You know what it means to carry a gun in this town?
Oh, I just put it as a bluff. You fellas know me. You've known me for years. I wouldn't steal anything from anybody. I was desperate, that's all I tell you. I only wondered what was coming to me.
We got to arrest you, Biff.
Oh, give me a break, will you? Let me get out of here. I'll beat it out of town. Nobody will know.
Sorry, Biff.
It's tough, but that's the way it goes.
Oh, it ain't myself I'm thinking of. I don't give a hoot about myself. It's Amy. Gee, fellas, listen. I'll kill her. Please, will you?
Sorry, Biff, we can't.
Come on.
Oh, is it, Biff?
Wait a second, fella. Yeah, why, sure. That's awful nice of you fellas to come, and I appreciate it.
Biff.
Oh, hello, Amy.
What's the matter?
Matter? Why, nothing. I was just telling Charlie, you know Charlie Brown and Matt Hughes here. You see, the police department's having a clam bake down at the casino Wednesday night, and, well, so they asked me to be on the committee, and I was just telling them.
Oh, that's awfully nice.
Yes, isn't it? That's awful nice. Did you fellas say that you want me to come down there right now and arrange things?
Yeah, sure.
Well, all right. Let's go. I'll be back in a little while, honey. Just a little while.
All right, Biff.
Wait for me.
I'll wait.
All right, fellas. Let's go.
We pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. We resume the events of one Sunday afternoon shortly. Actresses usually climb to prominence on the screen, but tonight's guest reversed the order. She descended to stardom. I was directing a scene in Forbidden Fruit. The star, dressed in a glass costume, had to walk down a staircase also made of glass. But her dress was so rigid and the glass stairs so slippery that the star just, couldn't play the scene naturally. I asked if there wasn't someone who could walk downstairs. One of the minor players volunteered. She had been recommended to me as the most beautiful girl in America. So I let her compete with the star, and she won in a walk. The part in Forbidden Fruit opened the way for a role as Rudolph Valentino's leading woman, which brought her international fame and envy. She is as lovely now as she was when Valentino made his reputation as a great lover playing opposite her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Agnes Ayres.
Thank you, Mr. DeMille. But when you asked me to walk, you hit upon the one theatrical trick I had thoroughly learned. When I was 14 years old, I used to go to old S&A studio after school, watching them make movies. An old extra saw I was dying to act, and he spent days trying to teach me. His entire course consisted of showing me how to walk.
I'm glad he didn't teach you how to swim, or you'd never have given such a fine performance as the rescue scene in The Affairs of Anatole.
In order to make that scene, I had to be pushed off a bridge into a river. When I told Mr. DeMille I couldn't swim, he said, "That's just fine." And over I went into 18 feet of icy water.
It was a game performance, too, and must have convinced you that it was more enjoyable to work with Valentino than with DeMille.
Hardly so. It was my good fortune to play with Mr. Valentino in his two big hits, The Sheep and The Son of the Sheep. Valentino died just 10 years ago yesterday. Yet people still ask me if he would have starred in talkies the same as he did in silent pictures. I'm sure he would have. He had a slight accent, but it was far more charming than detrimental. He was also a fine singer.
And in selecting you, Valentino showed that he knew how to choose a leading lady. You're very lovely, Agnes.
And you're very diplomatic, Mr. DeMille. But I believe in taking as good care of myself as I possibly can. And I'm really glad to pass along the same advice that was given me as a child by my mother. She told me to always use the best soap I could find. For a while, I thought she meant the most expensive kind. But since then, I found the answer to be LUX toilet soap. In my home, 3 generations are using it. Myself, my mother, and my 10-year-old daughter, Maria, who someday may be in pictures herself. We all know there's nothing like LUX for smooth hands and a fine, clear skin. And that's probably why practically all Hollywood stars use it.
I understand you're planning to return to pictures, Agnes. I know our audience joins me in wishing you all the success in the world.
Thank you, Mr. DeMille, again. I've been in a great many pictures, but to tell the truth, I've never given a performance which has completely satisfied me. I want to return to fulfill that ambition. To prepare for this, I've been doing a lot of acting with stock companies lately. And to all young men and young women who hope to reach Hollywood, my suggestion is to first get as much stage training as possible. Good night.
Good night, Agnes. And now we bring you the last part of One Sunday Afternoon, with Jack Oakie as Dr. Biff Grimes and Helen Twelvetrees as Amy. Our time is again the present. Hugo Bonstead is still lying unconscious in the dentist's chair, inhaling the gas. Snappy Downer pleads desperately with Biff, who stands over his patient, holding the nosepiece tightly in place.
Biff, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna kill him.
He took Virginia away from me. He sent me to jail. 2 years they give me. 2 whole years.
But you can't kill a man for that. They'll hang you, Biff.
He took Virginia away from me. Avery Park. Amy was waiting for me there when I got out. I can see her now. She was sitting on a bench. I was coming along the path.
Biff, listen to me. Listen to me.
Avery Park. Avery Park. Long time ago. Hello, Amy.
Biff.
Yep, it's me. Just going over to the house. I dropped off the junction. I could have made the 5:45, but I didn't want anybody at the station to see me.
I know.
Oh, something told me you'd be here. I don't know, just something.
When did you get out, Biff?
12 o'clock. Gee, the warden was a prince of a chap. Shook hands with me and he... You glad to see me, Amy?
You know I am, Biff.
Gee, it feels good to see you. Sure feels good to be back. 2 years. Christ. Seem more like 10.
Oh, Biff, I'm so glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you, honey. Guess I'd have been all shot to pieces if I hadn't gotten your letters. The thought of you waiting and... Well, I just somehow
It's all right, Biff.
Oh, I knew you'd be waiting over here. Amy, I want to thank you for all your kindness, all your goodness.
That's all right, Biff.
You know, I learned a lot since I've been away. I'm going to make a new start, begin all over again. I want to be somebody because I've got to.
I know how you feel, Biff.
Sure, you always knew. But, honey, I'm not so sure we can begin again in this town. We may have to move away for a while.
All right, Biff.
All right with you?
Wherever you go, Biff, I'll go.
There's something big coming up for Biff Grimes and his wife. I can feel it in my bones. Biff Grimes is going to be Biff Grimes, yes, sir. There ain't going to be nothing too good for Biff Grimes and his family. You want to go home, honey?
Yes.
All right. Gee, I love you, Amy. I think you're the loveliest lady in the world. I love your hair, your eyes, and your mouth.
I love you too, Biff.
Look at that old sky up there. Must be a million stars out tonight, huh? Moon's full up.
Yes.
It's spraying, too. Let's walk home, huh? Avery Park. Avery Park.
Biff, don't do it. Turn off that gas, Biff.
He took her away from me, didn't he? He took Virginia away from me. It was 25 years ago, but I never forgot it.
Biff, listen. There's somebody's outside door, Biff. Do you hear it? Somebody's there, Biff. All right. Shut up. Hey, turn off the gas.
Well, if it ain't my old-time sweetheart himself.
Huh? What?
me you wouldn't open the door for a lady.
Who are you?
Well, now don't tell me I've changed that much. Don't you know me?
Virginia.
Well, what's eating you, Biff? What are you staring at?
Well, nothing. Well, how are you, Virginia?
I'm swell. How are you, Snappy?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm all right. It's been a long time since I seen you, Virginia.
Yeah, I kind of filled out since then, eh? Say, remember the bologna you used to hand me? Remember Schneider's beer garden? Funny, but the world does move.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And here you are, the dentist of Hillsdale. Say, have you pulled old Goofy Jake's tooth yet?
What? Oh, no, I haven't pulled it yet. Wait just a minute. It won't take long.
Don't rush for me. The longer that goof stays unconscious, the better I'll like it.
There we are. It's out. Oh, I guess I better use the oxygen tank on him.
Say, do me a favor, will you, and put him out of his misery? That ain't a bad way to pass out.
Hugo.
What's the matter with him, Biff? Why don't he wake up?
Hugo.
Oh, let him alone. He's half dead anyway.
Hugo. You all right? Hugo.
Biff. You're a fool, Biff.
Oh, you all right, Hugo? Oh, here. Let's take some water. You feel better?
Yes, but oh, what an awful chase. You here, Virginia?
Yes, nature's child. Did you think it was going to crash the pearly gates?
Oh, now, Virgie, don't talk that way. Are you ready?
Yes, sweetheart. And I suppose I'll have to drive the rest of the afternoon.
Look, Virginia, can you see it? Now, my dentist in Pittsburgh told me, remember that time I had those 7 teeth?
Listen, you. For 25 years, I've heard nothing but your teeth. It's been teeth in the morning, teeth in the afternoon, and teeth at night.
Oh, now, Virgie.
Don't Virgie me. If I hear any more squawks out of you, I'll perform the operation myself, and you won't have gas.
Biff, how much do I owe you?
Nothing.
What's that?
I said nothing. In fact, I think I kind of owe you something, though.
Huh?
Yeah. Owe you a lot, Hugo. Thanks.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's all right. Forget it.
Say, by the way, Biff, how's your wife?
Oh, she's fine.
Still married, eh?
Yeah, Mrs. Grimes is still Mrs. Grimes.
How has she stood it? You'll never know what I've suffered married to this death house buzzard.
Oh, now, Virgie, I'm a good man.
Yeah, good for what?
Well, I'm going home, Biff. I don't feel so good. So long, folks.
Say, that guy looks about 3 steps ahead of the Undertaker.
Yes. Sorry we can't stay to see your wife, Biff.
Oh, yeah. She'll be sorry to see her. Well, you better leave now. Good afternoon. It's that way over there. That's the way out.
Huh? Oh, thanks.
So long, Biff. You know, Virginia, I'm going to write my dentist in Pittsburgh.
Oh, shut up. You and your dentist in Pittsburgh.
And I almost killed him for taking it away from me.
Biff.
Amy, come here.
For heaven's sakes, Biff Grimes, if you don't stop making that noise.
Listen, Amy, I got something to tell you.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself raising all this racket.
Yes, ma'am, I am ashamed of myself.
Where's Snappy?
Oh, he left.
Well, I'm glad. I don't mind him coming over here, but you make such fools of yourselves.
Yes, ma'am, we certainly do.
Well, you ready to go out?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, get your hat, Sunday afternoon, and everybody out.
Amy.
What's the matter, Biff?
Do you know that you're a very sweet and beautiful girl? And that I love you?
I love you, too, Biff.
And that new car you wanted? Say, you're going to get a better one. Tomorrow you're going to get the finest car in Hillsdale.
Oh, our old car's getting terrible.
Why, I wouldn't let you be seen in it. Say, there's a brand new taxi stand across the street. Let's see if it's still there. Well, there he is. Hey, taxi! Go up to the front door and wait there. Biff Grimes and his best girl are going out for a ride.
Biff.
Come on, honey. Up you go.
Biff, put me down. What will the neighbors say?
Just what I do. That Biff Grimes has got the swellest looking girl in this town.
Play's the thing, but not the only thing, because we're going to hear further from Jack Oakie and Helen Twelvetrees a little later. When you see Jack Oakie clowning on the screen, it's hard to realize that he's the son of a school teacher who had hopes of his becoming a preacher. Jack's mother was formerly principal of the Sedalia Public School, head of the psychology department at the Scudder School, and an instructor at Columbia University. She came to Hollywood with Jack nearly 10 years ago and has always been his favorite companion. One of Hollywood's most typical mothers, she is certainly most popular among young stars. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Evelyn Arfield.
Thank you, Mr. DeMille. I've practiced this 40 times. Being a mother in Hollywood is no different than being a mother anywhere else. Children need a parent's help, advice, and sympathy, just as much here as in your own hometown. As a teacher and mother, I'd like to give this little message to all young parents. You are the best instructor your child will ever have. The training you give him now will show its after effects when you're gone. It's a job you'll never finish. But no job in the world will bring you greater happiness. Still, there are times when a mother should stand aside and not be a hindrance, particularly in choosing a career. Let your son and daughter be what they want to be.
Well, apparently you had no objection to Jack going on the stage.
Well, when he told me he wanted to be a hoofer, I didn't know what he meant. I just told him to go ahead.
He took your advice literally. He's gone ahead, right to the top. But I hope you're not going to tell us that Jack was a model boy. Now, that would be pretty hard to believe.
Oh, he embarrassed me more than once. But he was always generous. If he'd find some frogs or toads, he'd come right home and divide them with me. Maybe that's the reason the girls have always liked Jack. Now I'm his mother, but even I admit that he's not what you would call handsome.
He inherited your sense of humor. He should have taken some of your good looks.
Oh, I'm just an old schoolmarm, Mr. DeMille. But there's one lesson I'm still teaching, and that's the advantage of using such a fine soap as LUX. I've used it every day for the last 10 years. Why, if I were as young as my complexion, I'd ask you for the next rumba.
If I were as young as you act, I'd accept.
I acted only once. That was in the movie Too Much Harmony that starred Bing Crosby. But even though I'm 68 years old, there's a lot of life in the old girl yet.
What's your next picture going to be? Life Begins at 68?
No, one picture was enough. I just wanted to prove to Jack that he isn't the only actor in the family. Good night.
Good night, Ma.
She's killing the people. Well, what do we do now, Mr. DeMille?
Well, if you'll sit down for just a moment, Jack, I intend to bring you and Helen Twelvetrees back to the microphone.
Oh, don't bother. I'm here already. I tell you, I'll introduce Helen for you myself, and maybe my mo over there will think I'm the producer.
Maybe.
Glad to help out. Well, folks, here she is. Miss Helen Twelvetrees, an orchard to you.
Thank you, Jack. Mr. DeMille, I think you're right. Jack should stop being a comedian.
Yes, particularly after that introduction. His plunge, our punishment.
Now, how can I be serious? Every time I get set to be dramatic, people take one look and begin laughing. Listen, I've even grown a mustache to look more distinguished, and now the people laugh louder.
Then why don't you take it off?
What, make a fool out of Gable? Now, folks, you take Helen here, for example. I ask her what makes her so gorgeous, and she tells me LUX toilet soap, just like my mother.
Well, have you tried it?
Tried it, say. I wash 20 times a day with that soap. I even clean my teeth with it. Look. Pretty?
Well, I think so much of Lux toilet soap that I'm never without it. You know, when I went to Australia, I took loads of it along in my trunk. But I found I didn't have to. They use it on the other side of the world as much as they do here.
You know, Jack was out of Lux, Helen, when he tried to get into the crusade. He rode up to the set in a full suit of armor and insisted on playing the love scenes with Loretta Young.
I thought that was Henry Wilcoxon's job.
Well, everybody but Jack was under the same impression.
Yes, sir, there wasn't a niftiest suit of armor that ever came out of a blacksmith shop. And DeMille here spoils me. All he said was throw some sardines in that can and get it out of here. Now he's making another picture, The Plainsman. I knew he was dying to have me play the lead, Helen, but he's too proud to ask me. So what did he get? He got a tuba player. You know that big, tall guy. What's his name?
Gary Cooper?
Gary Copper. That's the fella. A newcomer. So I made a picture called The Texas Rangers. I'm not only a cowboy, but I sing a song as well. I sing it for you, Helen, but I don't want to make Mr. DeMille feel bad.
Well, it's very kind of you, Jack, and besides, it's getting a little late.
Well, since you insist, Mr. DeMille, my friend, I'll be a sport. Folks, you're about to hear Bing Oakie, the Oklahoma groaner. In that touching old cowboy lament, I can't play the banjo with Susanna on my knee.
Bing Crosby's just sailed for Honolulu, probably to avoid hearing this. All right, Jack, go ahead.
Heckler. I got an orchestra out on the lone prairie. That is the place for me since I met my gal. When it comes to cowboy music, there's no one can play like me. But I can play my banjo with Susanna on my knee. I can whistle Yankee Doodle, I can sing Mother McCree. But I can't play my banjo with Susanna on my knee. I thought that I would make a hit when I played William Tell. But when I beat my feet in time, she had a dizzy spell. I'd like to drop her on the floor, but that ain't chivalry. But I can't play my banjo with Susanna on my knee. Do you smell something burning?
Thank you, Mr. Oakie and Miss Twelvetrees. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your announcer, Melville Ruick. Our supporting cast tonight included Alan Hale as Hugo, Hal K. Dawson as Snappy, Inez Seabury as Virginia, Greta Myers, Justina Wayne, Frank Nelson, James Eagles, William Royal, and Mary Lou Fisher. Mr. Oakie and Mr. DeMille appeared through courtesy of Paramount Studios, and Mr. Silver's 20th Century Fox, whose new picture, Girls' Dormitory, starring the French discovery Simone, was musically arranged by Mr. Silvers. Mr. Oakie's song, I Can't Play the Banjo with Susanna on My Knee, is from the Texas Rangers. Next Monday night, another great show awaits you in the Lux Radio Theater, and here's Mr. DeMille to tell you about it.
George Raft was born in New York's most violent neighborhood, Hell's Kitchen. Perhaps that accounts for his marked ability to play the roles of those who live outside the law. We find him in such a part next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Cheating Cheaters. Co-starring with George as the leader of a rival gang of jewel thieves is one of our most promising actresses, Miss June Lang. Produced on Broadway 20 years ago, Cheating Cheaters has been seen 3 different times in pictures. I believe you will find it just as thrilling on the air. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Cheating Cheaters, starring George Raft with June Lang. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
The selection, I Can't Play the Banjo with Susanna on My Knee, was used through the courtesy of Paramount Studios. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.